Hello, chat. How's it crack-a-lackin'? Got in so quickly. I know, right? What do you think of the new Ursula cards in the Drytron deck? I haven't looked at them yet. Such a let your keyboard expose you. It doesn't work. I have to go on my phone. Honestly, I put up a loading screen and I just go on Twitter for like 5 minutes. Since I usually set up everything before I hit the go live button. Because like, what if something goes wrong, you know? Then you're gonna need more than 5 minutes to set up. Punishment Wheel Friday? Yeah, it's Punishment Wheel Friday. I was looking at my schedule and I was like, oh yeah, I do Punishment Wheels on Fridays. I forgot about that. What do you think of the new Ursarak cards? Oh, I already read that. So is my first time as early? Is this opening normal or is this just a cry for help? Yeah, it's a normal opening. I mean, I already go to therapy because I'm sad all the time, so don't worry about that. That is something I'm working on. I'll be okay if that's what you're wondering. We sad boys? My therapist said I'm traumatized. One second, I had to open up Twitter on my phone to respond to something. It's one of those threads. The trauma logs. Maybe I am too? You should go to therapy. It's only $150 a session for a private therapist. It's so cheap, they basically give therapy away for free. What is that, like $600 a month? You can afford $600 a month. That's like a video. That's like 1-2 videos. Yeah, super free. Rip $600 a month. Man, it seems so hard to get therapy if you don't have like disposable income, you know? Like, I can afford it pretty easily. But I remember back in the day before YouTube, that would have been, like, impossible to pay. Loving the unlooped starting screen? I know, right? I know some people who, like, make fun of people for not having, like, proper graphics and stuff for their streams. So, I purposely chose one that doesn't loop properly. Because I thought it would be funny. All of my stuff is so, like, low effort. Not, well, it is low effort, but, like, it's purposefully low effort. I could absolutely hire people to make better ones. You know, it's just to show, like, you can have a good stream without having to spend tons of money on your shit. Because, like, the spider costs $60, for example. High effort to make it look low effort. Like, I have the funds to make it a lot more high quality. I just don't do it on purpose. You are low effort, Mr. Logs? I'm actually not. Part of the reason I succeed on YouTube is because my videos are not low effort. If they were low effort, I wouldn't be half as successful as I am. Like, that's my niche, is putting in way more effort than is necessary for clickbaity videos. Like, have you watched my videos before? The information in there is good. The editing is better than everyone else's. However, the actual content of the video is a clickbait top 10 video. But the videos themselves are really good. Like, I'm not ashamed of the videos we make. They're great. I think they're amazing. They're not the most, you know, thought-provoking videos in the world. They don't have to be. That's not what I'm aiming for. Although that is what I'm aiming for with this WoW video I'm working on. Good morning, Loggy. Good morning, chat. Oh my goodness gracious, it's Meowie. Look, Meowie, did I ever show you this? It only works on my ghost model. I hate you. Wait, it's 1 p.m. Good noon. Disturbing. It's a Meowie Dakimakura. The April Fool's joke? Yeah, yeah. For my World of Warcraft channel specifically, I put a shit ton of effort into making a very well-researched, well-edited video essay that argues a very controversial opinion in the World of Warcraft community. I wanted to do one for the WoW, for the Yu-Gi-Oh community too, but I can't think of any controversial opinions to like argue. Because like I already did the Maxi video, like that's it. What else is there to argue? Nothing really. Whoa. He, Central, Celestials, and Phoenix. Hi. Oh, you said hi, not he. I don't know why I read that in Japanese. It's probably because there was no like spaces between it. Floodgates are always healthy? That's what I was thinking. I did write down some ideas. Like, I did think about it for like 2 seconds. Yu-Gi-Oh! Controversial ideas include floodgates, hand traps, going second cards, and power creep. Those were all potential ideas, but I don't feel strongly enough about any of them to write anything. Maybe the floodgate video could work. I'll figure something out. We have 2 weeks before April 1st. I'll see if I can write the floodgate video. Be like, why floodgates are healthy for the game. No, why floodgates are necessary for the game. Why we need floodgates. The floodgate logs. This will take a lot of writing. Spell speed 4? That's an option. Maybe Maxi is healthy. No, I already made a video, a 30-minute long video about why Maxi should stay banned forever. That was one of my April Fool's Day videos. I don't want to do that again. I'm tired of Maxi. I don't want to talk about Maxi. I hate Maxi. As like a concept. I think floodgates that are balance the game on itself. Can I be really making floodgates thinking it should be balanced since they're affecting both players? I know, right? There's an argument about the cards that are in the ban list. I agree with that. Let's see. Who was number first? Number 1 is Corner Sheep. Number 2 is Dax Chewy. Number 3 is Mr. McPhoenix. Number 4 is El Central 89. And number 5 is Ason Bro. That's a new one. I think the other ones are all normal people who get the first redeems. But Ason Bro seems new. Welcome, Ason Bro, for hitting the top 5. I didn't get in fast enough? Oh my god, you guys are fake fans. April Fool's idea, why Akumiawi should learn to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Dude, every day I wake up and I send Meowie a full-page essay explaining the benefits and merits of learning Yu-Gi-Oh with me, the DuelLogs extraordinaire. And she just sent me like a reaction emoji of like, you know, SpongeBob burning a letter. You guys know the one where SpongeBob burns the letter? Where he's like, we're underwater, we can't read this. And then he throws in the fire. That's the one she sends. You know, to signify that, no, I did not read this. I do not care. That's something you... That's something you would send me. What do you mean? Of course I do. I send it every morning. Every day of my life. He's projecting. Wait, I mean, if you want to prove them wrong, then do the collab with me, Meowie. Just do the collab. Just do it. You know you want to. Prime sub, thanks for the prime sub, DY Okami. 10 months of being a spider fan. You're a fan of spiders? I hate spiders. They're ugly. Earth spiders, anyway. I like my spider, though. He's cool. I like Mother Spider, too. I like the Komiko spider, too. The one from, whatchamacallit? So I'm a spider, so what? That's where I got, like, all the spider motif from that anime. Because when I was thinking of an image to show, I was in the middle of that anime, and I liked it a lot. I saw the custom card transition. Wait, what? The background? What does it say in the background? Let me turn off Master Duel for a second. Where the fuck is Master Duel at? Yugioh Master Duel 5th best custom card reviewer. Oh yeah, I forgot it said that. What attribute is your spider? Psychic type. For April Fool's Day, do a video of your Yu-Gi-Oh gameplay with Meowie's voice if she's playing it. You think I can get Meowie to voice stuff for me? I always ask her to voice stuff for me and then she just ghosts my messages and I'm like, fair. I did ask you to say something weird, so it makes sense that you would ignore that. Thanks for the resubscription type bussy. He's lying. Why do you always say that? Yeah, the psychic attribute goes hard. I know, right? Okay, so I wanted to build a new deck. This is my Ishizu tech deck, where it's just a whole bunch of graveyard cards and milling cards. Ishizu Highlander? No, I mean, I do have Ishizu Highlander. I was actually playing it earlier, like before the stream, just to make sure it worked. Just to make sure the DC Cup was still up. And I won a game. I destroyed this hero player. His 60 card pile. Why is the stream so early? Sag? Oh my goodness, Minnie. What are you doing up at 1 o'clock? Shouldn't you be asleep? Don't you literally sleep during the day? Thanks for the 13-month resub, Miniful. I didn't know you actually, like, paid me money. I have 4 hours of sleep. Guys, I can't believe Minnie is up in the middle of the day. She's never up this early. She's always asleep at this time of day. She's one of those people who sleeps during the day and then is awake during night. Leave me alone. I'm cranky. Minnie, it's my favorite streamer. Every day I go to her chat when she's streaming and I type in hello, my favorite streamer, and she says, "Shut up, DuelLogs. I hate you. I know you're lying to me." I was like, "Yeah, I am." Meowie is right here. What do you mean? Minnie, go to sleep? Sleep is for the weak? Exactly. Well, I mean, I would never lie to Minnie. Okay. So I want to build a fire and ice hand deck. Relating around Thunder Hand. The reason I want to do this with Ishizu is because Thunder Hand exists, where if a face-up monster with 1600 attack or defense is destroyed by an opponent's battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, while this card is in the graveyard, you can special summon it, and then destroy one card your opponent controls. So if one of my hands is destroyed, then this card comes out of the graveyard and destroys something else. Thunderhand was my nickname in high school? Why? That's cool. Meanie, leave me alone, I'm cranky. Wait, what do you mean meanie? Let me see the thread. Oh, hi, Meanie is cranky. She's gonna say the bad world. She's gonna say you're a meanie. What? Is that like a thing in her community? I want to make Fire and Ice Hand, but I'm going to use Thunder Hand. No, I'm going to use Fire and Ice Hand, but the reason this is an Ishizu deck is because of Thunder Hand. How many hands are there? Not very many. I think there's like 4, maybe 5, if you count the extract monsters. God damn it. If I type in hand, it gives me every card that mentions, like, the hand. Fire hand. Here, this should work better. No! No! Don't give me every card that mentions fire monsters and the hand as well. God damn it. This fucking search engine sucks. Oh, here they are. Okay. What is this, Duel Links tech? Are these cards in Duel Links? Oh wait, I think I vaguely remember them saying Fire Hand is at like 1 in Duel Links. Meowie? Meow? Meow meow? Oh, that freaking clip. Meowie, why won't Vince give me VIP? I ask him so many times to give me VIP. But he won't do it. You can have 1 hand. You have to save enough points. SMH. But he gave Miwa VIP for no reason. I can't believe it. I say I want VIP. He says no. Miwa comes in. He's like, I want VIP too because Log said it. He's like, okay, Miwa. You are special and important to me. And I hate logs. So here you go. Here's your VIP. Asking him like 5 more times it'll work. Did the coin flip? You lost it? I mean, that's just like extra noise. Basically what happened was he gave it to her instead of me. It's only for a month since she won the voice clip. I think he just won't give it to me because he hates me and wishes I would go away. That's all it is. He's such a baby. No, I think that's the real reason. There is no other reason for it. True, Meowie. True. Is this Highlander deck? No, I gotta remove some cards. So I'm thinking if I'm gonna play Ice in Hand, if I'm gonna play Fire and Ice Hand Ishizu, I want to play cards that synergize with like destroying stuff on the field. So that would be Jet Dragon, Chaos Nephthys, and Albaz the Ashen. And I also, since Fire and Ice Hand are going second cards, I want to play a bunch of going second cards. So I was thinking Blue Eyes, Ashen, Nephthys. But the thing is, Nephthys requires Dark and Light monsters in the graveyard. The Blue Eyes engine requires bricks. Family talk question? Okay, here you go. Midi, what is your favorite household chore? And what is your least favorite household chore? Unchained? I don't want to play Unchained. I hate Unchained. Also, they don't activate from the graveyard. They activate from the hand. Another Jet Dragon? No, I need to remove some cards. This is just like, these are just every single tech card that exists for Ishizu. Another Jet Dragon? Here, let me rename it. Fire and Ice Hand Ishizu. Don't we want 2 Grasslix Greeters? Yes, those will be in here in a little bit. What is your favorite household chore? I don't like doing household chores. So, who the hell has a favorite chore? Least favorite, like, it's a chore for a reason. It's something you don't want to do. Favorite, laundry. Least favorite, washing the rice. You can just buy rice that doesn't need to be washed, you know? Like, they have rice that's, like, pre-washed. Or, like, that doesn't need to be washed because that's not how you prepare it. That's expensive? Oh my god, just spend more money. It's like, what, 2 more cents? You're kidding me? I don't see any Ishizu card. Shut up, I'm building the deck right now. The Meowie tier? Here, I'll play this once.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
I like folding other people's laundry? Why? That's so weird. What do you mean? That's like 1 a pack? Korean? Ain't no way. You wash rice? No, there's some rice that doesn't need to be washed. And there's also some rice that's really dirty, so you need to wash it. But like most modern grocery stores can just give you rice that doesn't need to be washed. It's how I show love? By folding other people's laundry? This sounds like they're just being lazy. You know, you always see like those, we Asians wash our rice. You don't need to though. Like, that's just not a necessary thing. There is rice that doesn't need to be washed. There's some rice where you just like make it worse if you wash it beforehand. They don't even ask me. I do it. I remember I see all of these memes online about like people who like do their laundry, and like they don't fold their laundry for like weeks after, or like they just leave it on a chair or something. And it's like, that's not me. I fold my laundry as soon as it's done. Like, who doesn't just fold it immediately? I also wash my dishes as soon as they're like as soon as I'm done with them. You pre-soak rice overnight, cook it before better consistency. No, you guys literally don't understand. You guys don't know shit about rice. Are you talking about basic stuff and chat be nasty again? I think so. It's not very ADHD of you. I wash my dishes as soon as I'm done with them, so I never have dishes to do. And I fold my laundry as soon as I'm, you know, it's done. So I never have like laundry sitting anywhere. Logs, how tall are you? I'm 5'6". Depends how you're making with the rice. Yeah, there's different kinds of rice. There's no like one rice fits all. That's why I'm saying anyone who's like saying no, you have to do it this way is like, oh, you just don't know what you're talking about. You're just like doing hearsay. You've never actually like looked into this before. Me too, bestie. Yeah, so like, you know, having someone else fold my laundry just wouldn't happen because like I do my own. Like, I don't want someone touching my shit. Y'all, me and Luggy are the same height. Oh yeah, that's funny. Me, Meowie, Leah, and my friend Stim are all the same height. I cook my rice without watching it. I'm going to be okay. I wash rice when preparing certain foods to remove excess starch. Jasmine, best rice. I don't even eat rice. I just been cooking my whole life. remember when I was at the therapist and she was like asking me for my life story. She's like, so when you were young, who was the one who like provided for you in your home? And I was like, I remember my earliest memory cooking eggs in the microwave when I was like 5. And like I've always known how to use the stove and cook stuff and prepare meals. It's like, I don't know, I've been cooking for as long as I can remember. I know more than you people. I just don't like cooking. I know how to do it. I'm an excellent cook. The cooking logs. Dude, microwave eggs are gross. But when I was like 5, I didn't care. It was just faster to cook them in the microwave than it was to cook them on the stove. And like I didn't think they were gross yet, so of course I would do it. Of course you cook, you're from Mexico, Moon. No, I'm not. Let him cook. That doesn't work. What doesn't work? Thanks for the resub, Zero. Okay, you guys keep distracting me. I need, I don't know which cards to remove. I'm going to remove everything that's superfluous. Everything that I don't need. I think I should leave in Peril Serapis, though. Let's remove this card and this card. Basilimia, I want to leave that one in. Mythical Elf, White Lightning. Ooh, we can leave that one in. One Night Sword Serpent, let's remove that. Mercurier. You can add from your deck to your hand one Fallen of Albaz or one monster that mentions it, except this card. If this card is banished. Oh, okay, that's necessary for what I'm doing. Crooked Cook and Ishizu. What about Crooked Cook? I'm not playing Crooked Cook. Are you crazy? Destrudel, the Lost Dragon's Frizzon. I don't think I really need that. I do want to play Chaos Nephthys. Eldritch, I don't think I need Eldritch. Let's get rid of it. In this. We need 2 copies of Grass. One of those. 1 return. Galaxy Cyclone was actually useful in one of my duels, so I'll leave that in. Let's remove that. We'll need Dragon Ravine. We'll need triple of those. Needlebug Nests. Let's get rid of this. Do I play any water monsters? I do, but no like high level ones. I can play like 3 Kaijus and I can use this to get back my ice hands. Why the orange? Orange is just good for other stuff. Just trust me. I know what I'm doing. I'm a doctor. Okay. Do I want to play Rainbow Bridge of Salvation to search out Dragon Ravine? I don't think I do. What archetype do the hands even exist for? All of them. Can it pitch the Ishizu fairies? Mm-hmm. It sure can. Okay, I think these are the cards I want to run. He's a genius or something? Or something. Do you doubt my geniusness? Ogdoadic Ishizu? That's definitely something. Just use Terraform it instead. Do I even have 3 copies of this card? I don't want to craft 3 copies of that card. I like Dark Factory more production. I like Ice Barrier as a concept. Especially since I am going to be playing water monsters. I joke because every Latin I met cooks their rice very young. The Europeans both don't cook until much later. Person I've met has cooked since they were very young, but North Americans. Oh no, I cooked since I was young because my we were just mega poor. My mom was never home. That's all it was. They did teach me how to cook, but mainly because they knew they wouldn't be able to cook for me. Do I need Card Trooper? No. Let's get rid of Card Trooper. Let's play triple Diviner, triple Whitestone of Ancients, triple Blue Eyes, triple Jet Dragon, triple Fallbaz of the Albaz of the Ashen. Hit duels level 15 yesterday. Epic. I need to play 1 copy of Gamma Seal so that I can have Ice Barrier live. What's your favorite food? Pizza. I love pizza even though I can't have it. I need to play 3 copies of both of these cards. Let's remove Pero. We need 3 copies of Thunderhand. Should probably craft those extra Thunderhands. Okay. Alright, and then 3 copies of Needlebug Nest. What else do I need, chat? 3 copies of Herald of Orange Light? Probably. 3 copies of Snow? I don't want to play 3 copies of Snow. Oh, I need more going second cards. We need Artemis Slayer. Artemis Slayer, the ultimate Slayer. Laundry Dragon Maid. No, I'm playing Laundry Trap instead. Okay, 3 copies of the Ultimate Slayer. We should also probably play Dogmatica Punishment. Why not play a 40 card deck? Because that is for cowards. And I am big brain. Jet Synchron. Jet Synchron gives me access to Shen Shen, which lets me reset lots of stuff, which is pretty nice. Also, if I'm playing Eldritch, it gives me access to Psychic and Punisher now that I'm thinking about it. Please stop cooking, Mr. Logs. No. Mr. Logs, can you flex your Royals? Oh, I have a Royal Gamma Seal. I didn't even notice that. And a Royal Ultimate Slayer. 40 cards decks people want to avoid bricking? Yeah, not me. Harpies? No. Some back removal? I do. I have a back removal right here. Galaxy Cyclone. And also Zeus. Oh, I should probably play Zeus. Remember, I was able to clear out a Floodgate deck because I went into Zeus, and then I used Forbidden Droplet to send it to the graveyard so it would clear under a skill drain. That was tight. Me even building a Ishizu deck, wow, a million, so I might as well be a grass deck. I found that grass decks just perform better when I'm doing these. Innovative. I have a question. Do you fast? No. I'm not religious. So why would I fast? Okay. Now I have 63 cards, but I need to play more going second cards. Chat, what are the best going second cards in the game? Ideally, Wise Makirier there, so you can search out Albaz the Ashen, of course. Right, this was a Christian stream. Ramadan's not a Christian holiday, though. Mudora. Oh, I forgot to add in the Ishizu cards. Oops. Told you. Shut up. Let's get rid of... I think I'm going to have to get rid of the Chaos Neft this stuff. Okay, and let's see. We're playing a full Blue Eyes package. I don't know if I can afford to play full Blue Eyes stuff, so I'm gonna go down to a very basic Blue Eyes package. Okay, and then 1 Gravekeeper's Trap. Now I need to get rid of 4 cards, but I still need to play my going second cards too. What is this? Thunder? Or the hand or graveyard. Breakthrough skill plus rise to full height. No. Rise to full height is a good way to protect yourself during the battle phase, though. You have an exterior, no styrofoam. I haven't done the extra deck yet. Leave me alone. Punishment is kind of mid. Yeah. Kind of. But I want more ways to send cards because I need a fusion monster in the graveyard for Albaz. I could also just play Pyro and Aqua, that 1 card that searches it out. But I need to get a fusion monster in the graveyard for Albaz, the Ashen, so that it can come back every turn. Maybe I should just get rid of Albaz, the Ashen, but I like the idea behind it because it's level 4 and it synergizes with everything else and it comes back every turn. But so does Thunder Hand. I want when it's something's destroyed for like everything to trigger all at once. Everything comes back. I mean, you have 3 droplets, but I'm playing a 60 card deck. I need more going second cards. Just play Verte and Branded Fusion. That might be a good way to do it. We'll remove Punishment. We'll play Verte... and then Branded Fusion. A single copy of Branded Fusion. Okay, how do I get Albaz the Ashen in the grave? Which one of these cards requires related cards? Which one of these? Fallen of Albaz plus a dragon monster plus a light monster. I need one that's plus a dark monster. We need to play one Fallen of Albaz. One dark monster. Oh, Lubellion. And then Mirror Jade. Albion can do it. Plus one light monster. Sure, we'll just play this one too, I guess. Okay. I can't really go into Herald of Pure Light, so let's get rid of that. Am I playing Jet Dragon still? Yeah, I still have Jet Dragon. Let's see. Wind Pegasus, add Ignister. We don't really need that. Elder Entity Natis. I swear if you could, you play an 80 card deck. Killback is a hand trap and also is Orange Light. Yeah, Orange Light and Killback are hand traps. But I need more going second cards. This isn't enough. Logs building 65 plus cards and player brainwashed at work. Wind Pegasus for ult. I know it is, but I don't need it. Well, my extra deck space is limited, and I don't want to muck it up if I don't have to. Especially since I'd rather play more rank 4 cards. And I need the Albaz stuff now because I'm playing Branded Fusion. Feel like you can drop the card to the left of Metalfoes Fusion. Angel of Blue Tears? That grass looks greener? No, I need both of them. Angel of Blue Tears is a +1 from the graveyard. It searches out a trap card, which can search out Ice Barrier, which can then search out, can recur Ice Hand. You can search Branded Fusion with Albaz Linates too. Linates. Okay. I can also send one of my Blue Eyes cards to the graveyard with this. I can't remember its name. Grass. Left Arm Offering. For grass. I don't want to get Ash Blossomed though. Dragon Lord something. Dragon Lord. To the left. Oh, you mean inside of it? Well, I have both of those cards in here. That's Lenitus and Mirror Jade. Oh, Return of the Dragon Lords. Galaxy Cyclone? This card won me a duel before. I can't get rid of it. Return of the Dragon Lord? Oh, yeah, I can get rid of that. I don't need any more. I was playing that when I had a full Blue Eyes package, but I've kind of gotten rid of it. Mr. Logs? What? No, get rid of Return of the Dragon Lords. There we go. I did. Where's Nibiru? What do I need Nibiru for? Nibiru is a crutch. And I am a strong, independent woman. Spider. Thanks for the prime sub, Mermikil. Abyss Dweller to counter other graveyard decks. I also want to play Utopia Drakebo Future, but I can't because I don't have room for it. I don't think I need Salamangreat Almirage anymore. Almirage was when I was playing Plague Spreader Zombie. Plague Spreader Zombie would be pretty good. Nobody respects Dwayne, you stupid rock. Let's get rid of this. Can I remove one more card to play my Utopic Draco Future engine, even though I really won't be able to do it? No, I'll just play another Time Thief Redoer instead. Okay, I need to remove 2 more cards. I can remove White Lightning Elf, because I don't need that anymore. I could remove Mercurier. Oh, I could remove Marinsa's Balismia. She's only here to protect my cards from destruction effects, which I don't really care about. You need some XYZs or you can't Zeus. I do have XYZs. Fire and Ice Hand Ishizu. Okay, this is take 1. This is version 1 of the deck. This should... I don't know if I have enough going second cards. Guys, what are the best going second cards in the game? Ooh, Super Poly. Can I play Super Poly? No, not really. I have Forbidden Droplet. Forbidden Droplet works really well with this deck because I don't need the cards in my hand. Evenly and Lightning Storm. I could play Lightning Storm, but I don't want to. Evenly Matched. Oh, Dark Ruler No More. That's a good one. Evenly. I don't want to play Evenly Matched though. Evenly, Dark Ruler, and Lightning, Self-Destruct. But I want to play Self-Destruct, but I can't. Lava Golem. Lava Golem, that's a good one. Is there like a water version of Lava Golem? Well, I'm already playing Gamma Seal. I forgot I'm playing Gamma Seal as a target for Ice Barrier. Because, like, for those of you who don't know, Ice Barrier has the effect, it has a graveyard effect, where you send a level 5 or higher water monster from your deck to the graveyard, then you can add any water monster from your graveyard to your hand, and this is the graveyard effect. So, like, if it's milled to the graveyard, you send a Gamma Seal to the grave, and then you can search out any water monster from your graveyard, so I can get my Ice Hands back, or I can just get out Gamma Seal. So I could just play more copies of Gamma Seal. It's a going second card. Branded Fusion won't work if you don't have the original Albaz. Yeah, it's right here. Add more Gamma Seals. 5 Kaijus. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber is also pretty good. I need to remove more cards now. I need to remove 2 for my Gamma Seals. Yo, what's up? Kaiju Engine, let's go. I'm basically playing a Kaiju Engine. I'm playing Gamma Seal so my Ice Barrier is live to search out Ice Hands when it goes to the grave. But the thing is, the hands themselves are also going second cards. But they fold to like a single negate, which is pretty bad. What does this card do? You can banish this card from your graveyard, target one of your banished monsters that is Fallen of Abaz or mentions it, and add that card to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. Let's play a Branded Sword too. Okay, chat, I need to get rid of some more cards. Let's get rid of Dragon Ravine. Let's get rid of... Should I get rid of Laundry Trap? Yeah, I guess I should. I'm really liking Dark Factory more production. This has been testing out very well for me in Ishizu decks. Random Branded Sword. Mercurier. Should I remove Jet Synchron? Jet Synchron is a Shen. That's about it. I don't have any level 5s. It's also... Let's see, level 8s, 9s. It's basically just Shen, and that's it. The 3 droplets. I can't even go into Chaos Ruler the Magical Chaotic Dragon anymore. Are there any good level 5 Synchro monsters? Synchros 5. Shen's kind of mid. Yeah, it is. 1 Earth Tuner. It's not even Earth Tuner. It's a Fire Tuner. There's Denglong, but then I'd have to play like a Garnet to use that. Cataster. Cataster dies so quickly. Looking at all these cards. There isn't really. Speedroid is level 5. Which Speedroid? There's a couple of Speedroids. Ooh, what does this card do? You can banish 1 card from your hand and then target 1 of your banished dark monsters, special summon monster in face down or face up or face down defense position. During the end phase, inflict 1 damage to your opponent for each set card on the field. You can only use effect once per turn. You can special summon one of your banished cards. Your 15 mains extra deck I see. Full your extra deck and 15 URs in your main deck I see. What about... Oh, I have like every card in the game. The URs don't matter to me. The Speedroid level 5. This card? Speedroid? Or do you mean Chanbara? Like, Chanbara is good if you're just trying to push for damage. But like most of the time I need my cards to do more than just push for damage. What does the Battle Wasp level 5 do? When your opponent takes effect damage from another Battle Wasp monster, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of the monster. You can effect once per turn. When a monster is destroyed by battle with your Battle Wasp monster, while this card's in your graveyard, special summon this card defense position, but banish it when it leaves the field. This one changes all special summon monsters to defense position, which I guess could be useful. This one allows me to recur one of my cards. You can target 1 card in the field zone, destroy it, then special summon to the controller's field 1 Rose token in attack position. This one can bring back a card from the graveyard if it's there. This one can destroy something, then special summon it back. This card gains 300 attack for each Earth Warrior Synchro monster on the field, other than this card. Wow, amazing. This card can attack in defense position. What I'm seeing here is we don't have anything good, so I'm going to play Chanbara, because it at least gives me an attacking option. Okay, I can go into Barone thanks to Herald and any of my level 4s. I can go into Chanbara thanks to my level 1s and any of the level 4s. I can go into Shen thanks to level 1s and the level 8s. Okay, we're good to go. Cannot be used because it is more than 60 cards. Wait, what? What do I remove? Chat, I need to remove something. I don't know what to remove. My deck is full of nothing but useful cards. One droplet? No, I need droplet. I can get rid of one kaiju. I don't need all of them. I can shuffle back one of them. And then just use the effect of Ice Barrier with that. Okay, change accessories. Cut the card next to Ultimate Slayer. Wait, I'll check that in a second. I should play this card. What's that card called again? Yeah, let the fun begin. You said cut the card next to Ultimate Slayer. No. That's a graveyard effect. It's a really good one too. It can search out Needlebug Nest or Ice Barrier. A little handsy today. Kuri? This card. Kurikara, Divine Carnate. Hell yeah, let's play this card. And then I need to remove one more card for this. I will remove an Ice Barrier. I'm gonna try to drag down to the grave with the Ishizu. Just play it. Man, look at this masterpiece. It's so good, I'm literally shitting and farting. I forgot to add that to the thing. Alright, let's go. What? Trickstar burn card with that card is funny. Why only one branded? Shouldn't you run more? No. I don't want to draw it. It's there for Verte and that's it. Do you post pics of the pigs anywhere? The discard doesn't seem to be updated. No, I'm too lazy to do that. Drag down, discard your triple tactics. I thought this was going second deck. Crap, you're right. It is a going second deck. I forgot. Don't make fun of me. I'm trying my best. Mr. DuelLogs is cool and mysterious. Serious business and also English. Did you see how business is spelled wrong? I thought that was funny. Activate Whitestone of Ancients in the grave to special summon a jet dragon from the deck. Don't mind if I do. Your best isn't good enough. Yeah, exactly. That's what I hear all the time. Every day I wake up and someone says, you know, your best isn't good enough. And I'm like, who are you? And why does your opinion matter? And like, why do I need to try my best for you? You know, everyday things. If I'm gonna get in a beer rude. Activate Gravekeeper's Trap? Yes. Use the effect now? Yes. Let's send Mudora to the grave and search out Kelbeck. Well, I realize the prediction is too subjective. Wait, what was the prediction? Ad time? Here you go. Called by? You're gonna called by my Mudora? You absolute buffoon. I can just use the effect immediately. And send this one back to my deck. What ads? You don't get an ad if you're subscribed or you have a really good ad blocker. Kelbeck time. Hello, Mr. Logs. Been seeing one of your streams in a long time. Hello there, Fluffy Rock Duels. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing so good right now. Oh, I think the reason I'm doing good right now is because I took a caffeine pill before stream. I was like, I'm usually so tired during the morning streams. What if I took a caffeine pill? I think that's why my mind is awake right now. Looks like a -1. Adhara. The daytime logs. I'm a genius. What can I say? Adhara into a Monk of the Tenyi. Drugs? Yeah, a caffeine pill. It's like 2 cups of coffee, but like concentrated into a pill that works immediately. I used to use a caffeine pill like every day. Like after I drink a cup of coffee, I'd also take a caffeine pill afterwards. But then I stopped because I reset. Every time I get sick, I reset my tolerance to caffeine, where I just don't take any caffeine for like a week. And then when I went back to the pills again, like it made my heart flutter. And I was like, ooh, this doesn't feel good. I don't even need the caffeine pill. I'm just going to stop. So I have a whole bunch of caffeine pills from when I used to take them all the time. I haven't like taken one in over a year though. Shathada, Taya, ooh, they really bricked if this is their hand. I must say I haven't seen a hand Ishizu deck before. It looks very interesting. It is very interesting. I don't know how well it's gonna work. Heart palpitations, yeah, that's what it was. It gave me heart palpitations, so it freaked me out a little bit, so I stopped taking them. But I seem to be fine right now. That was also back when I was having like health problems, which I've since fixed. I was having some really bad health problems for a bit, and I went to the doctor, and they're like, you need to stop eating so much cheese. They're actually gonna shuffle back my jet dragon? Oh, you bitch. More negations? I can't believe they went into Baxia. Can they OTK me from here? Not the cheese? The lactose intolerance? No. The thing is, they actually said, stop, you need to like, your cholesterol's too high. You need to like fix that. So I went online, I looked up what causes high cholesterol. And one of the things was, one of the things that caused high cholesterol was cheese. And I was like, oh, there it is. And I remember I told my chat that. I was like, yeah, I went to the doctor and they said like, you know, you have high cholesterol. And I think I can fix it if I just stop eating cheese. And they're like, just stop eating cheese isn't going to be enough. And I was like, no. You guys don't understand. I ate so much cheese, it wasn't even funny. Like, I ate a massive, like, ridiculous amount of cheese. Like, there was cheese in everything. I was eating cheese-based meals. I was having cheese, like, for every meal. And, like, I didn't even really realize it until, like, I looked at the list of things. I was like, oh, there it is. I'm just having, like, way too much cheese. And my health problems went away after a week of just not eating so much cheese. Literally just 1 week. Just to give you an idea of how much cheese I was eating. Maxi? Oh my god, I should have played Maxi. Why did none of you guys tell me to play Maxi in this deck? My cholesterol was also too high, so I cut red meat and cheese for a while. Yeah, all I did was just stop eating so much cheese, and I was good to go. Keldo, the Sacred Protector. Do I have anything other than a hand? No, but I can use this to crash. I can also go into a Gito, but it doesn't do anything, so I'm going to go into Keldo. Because Keldo has 1600 defense. Kelbeck, meal 5. Another called by? How did they draw into 2 called bys? Ah, you stupid bitch. I guess moderation is non-logs. No, I'm very extreme about everything. This is why I don't drink. Okay, well, whatever. Kelbeck time. We'll use this card. And we'll crash it into this one. Time to scoop. Why would I scoop? When I could use Thunderhand from my hand. And destroy this card, bitch. Cool. Ooh, I have a graveyard effect. They have a Shathada in the grave. I want to get rid of it immediately. Shathada. I don't want to reset their Braxia. I just want to get rid of their Shathada. Everything else can stay... Actually, let's give him another Pot of Desires. An actual stream at a normal time? I know, right? I'm a genius. Okay. And main phase 2. Banish any number of branded spell traps in your graveyard. Spell summon that many Ice Jade tokens. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your banished... I need to get this card in the graveyard. Then target one of your banished monsters that's fallen. I need to also get Mercurier in the graveyard. God damn, my hand fucking sucks. The Meowie tier.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Let's see. Sword. Does Sword Soul have a space in it? It sure does. Ashuna. Damn it, I didn't get any mill. He drew into 2 freaking called buys. All of my mill is useless. Banishing 1 card. Oh yeah, I guess that's something that's gonna happen too. Okay, we'll send this card to the graveyard. Search Yugioh. An Ash Blossom? They drew into an Ash Blossom now, huh? Okay, I might be ham-boned here. Gravekeeper's Trap. You can banish 1 Sword Soul card or Worm Monster from the graveyard. Damn it, I forgot about Taya still being on the field. It should have been me, not him. Who the hell plays 2 Braxias? Baxias. No one. Nobody plays 2 of this card. I do? 2 is standard? People don't even play 1 of them. Oh my god. Freaking Baxia. Yeah, I'm supposed to go second with this deck. Most Sword Soul plays 2. It's standard? No, it's not. Baxia is like the best card when going second. Yeah, 2 is pretty standard. You guys are a bunch of freaking hootenannies. If my girl Moye are both drowning and I can only save 1 of them, you can catch me at my girl's funeral, revealing the worm in hand and summoning tokens to sync the cheats out and add long young. Ooh, I'm actually going second. I don't have any good cards in hand to meal with Herald of the Orange Light, though. Noah Punk Zia Min. That copy pasta is so good. Dear Note. Okay. Activate Dear Note. Reveal Ogre Punk. They haven't even used their normal summon yet, chat. Oh my goodness gracious, they have both of these cards. What are they gonna do now? Convince Meow to do the Fury Wrap copy pasta? No. I can't convince Meow to do anything. If I tell her anything, she tells me no. Or she just ignores me or tells me to stop talking to her. 100% true. Dragon Drive? What does this card do? Special summon Noah Punk. You can pay Synergy Life Point, take a level 3 psychic monster from your deck, and either add it to your hand or send it to your graveyard. If your opponent activates a card effect in response to your Punk card activation while this card's in your graveyard, you dispose of this card, you only effect once per turn. Oh, that's pretty good. Most lists have 2 Baxi and 1 Ziazi. No, they don't. Is it pure Pank? Noah Punk Zia Min? What is Zia Min? Oh, it's going to give it 600 attack. You can target cards your opponent controls, return them to the graveyard. What is it doing? In your graveyard and special summon it. An amazing dragon. It's a good thing they didn't go into Psychic and Punisher, I guess. Here comes Jam Dragon. Neg this, too costly. That's pretty cool. That is a lie because not even the Discord they tell you to run 2 Baxias. That's because you guys literally know nothing about nothing. Foxy Toon as well? Damn, they still haven't used their normal summon yet. This is what scares me. What is your opinion on hat format? I don't know. Is it good? Nyan Nyan comes out, and it's a tuner monster, and also they're locked out as special summoning link monsters for the rest of the turn. Hat format is neat. In what universe? Damn it, they went into Psychic and Punisher. I don't know if I have an out to Psychic and Punisher. Wait, what? And they have Virtual World shit too? Virtual World Punk? What is it gonna do? Increase its level to 6? Are they gonna go into a level 12? Virtual Punks. Are they gonna go into 2 immune boss monsters that I can't out with Ultimate Slayer? I think so. Two tuners. Oh, they're both tuners? Oh, I guess I can just go into Beatrice then. Two Monk, one Barone, one Changing, double Cheeseowl, double Baxia, one Yazi, one Berserk, one Yazi, one Flex Space. There's definitely space for a second Baxia. Nuh-uh, they never run 2 Baxias. Come on, go into your goddamn card already. I think every time my opponent takes too long, I should just go to my prepared list of questions and just talk about that. Hearing Virtual as Virtua makes me want to play on the Dreamcast again. M7? Oh, I guess it does return a card from your graveyard to your hand. Ooh, that could be useful for my mill decks. They're going to return Nyan Nyan? Nyan Nyan sucks, though. They still haven't used their normal summon yet. But it's a normal monster on the field. Damn, no negates? This is awesome. Diviner of the Herald. Ooh. Okay, so I can Ultimate Slayer to get Told Me in the Grave. But do I want to? I could Ultimate Slayer on this and do nothing. While your life points are less than or equal to your opponent's, your single summon cards on your opponent's card effects. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points. Target one card your opponent controls and one card your opponent controls. You control. Banish it at the start of the battle phase. You can make this card gain attack equal to the difference in your life points and your opponent's. So if I just lose more life points, I can just go into Psychic and Punisher. How many life points do I have to lose in order for that to be possible, though? I can use Diviner and then Crash. Currently they are at a 1,200 life point deficit. And 600, that should be enough. Activate Diviner of the Herald. Yes. We shall send... Yugioh. No, Kelbeck. No, or Yugioh. No, we'll send Kelbeck. Activate Kelbeck. Did I get anything good in the grave? I got a Mudora. Do they have anything good in the graveyard? Damn it. He's like bugging out. A good snipe. Connection failed? Wait, what did I snipe? You can't just be streaming, card bestie? This is my normal stream time. Do you guys never check my stream schedule? That was a lucky snipe. What did I snipe? I don't even know what I did. Easy. Oh, yeah, I also have Gamma Seal. Maxi schedule. Oh, yeah, Maxi. I should play Maxi. Maxi is such an excellent card for this deck. Ooh, I should also play Gizmek Orochi, the Serpentron Sky Slasher. Oh, I should also play Ancient Warriors Longguang. Or I should play 3 copies of... I miss the schedule logs. I'm on a schedule. Random streams are always fun. This is my normal scheduled stream time. Just like the last couple of Saturdays, I was busy. So I didn't get to do it, and I did them at night. You don't need 3 copies of hands. 2 was enough. But what if I mill them? This is a hand deck. I have to play them. Wait, what card did I add? Oh, I added Maxi. Cut Dark Factory production? No, I love this card. It's so fucking good in this deck. You guys have no idea. I'd play more of them if it wasn't a hard once per turn, but I can set it to the field with Kelbeck. Where's your schedule? Cute photon then? The schedule is on my freaking page. On my like, Twitch has a schedule page. Just look on that. Like, I have it posted 2 different places on my Twitch. 9 cards, next size win. Oi. You don't respect your schedule? Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't. I ignore it all the time. But, like, that is my schedule. I'm supposed to schedule at those times. Throw your arrow spell away. I love Ultimate Slayer, though. It's my best friend. We've been through so much together. Wait, can I even use Elf? Yeah, I can. It's just, like, not a super good option. Can I craft a 1 redeemable dream that allows me to make you put 1 Nibiru in this deck? You want me to play a single Nibiru? Here. Now we have a Nibiru. Now I have to cut 2 cards from my deck. I'm going to cut Maxi. And I'm going to cut 1 Herald of Orange Light. There we go. Can we have a single Mr. Volcano? I'm going to ban you, Latios. What our schedule time is nothing but a construct. Use a hero kid. Ooh, if I win, I level up. Fuck, I'm just going second deck. Oh no, I went first again. Why do you guys keep telling me to do that? Why do you guys keep making me go first? This is your fault, not mine. Oh, not half bad. I could just, when this card in your possession is destroyed by opponent's card and sent to the graveyard. This works, this works. This isn't half bad. I have a fire hand. If they crash into it or destroy it with a monster, I can start popping their field, and then I have Ice Barrier, which can also protect it. And I have a Maxi. Flash Fire. Special Summon Runic Monster. Maxi time. Time to draw a card, unless they activate another one. Called by. I guess that's fine, too. They're going to waste their Called by. Oh my god, the hands actually work versus Runic to an extent. Because the hands that Runic destroys, and my deck thrives on being destroyed. I mean, I have to negate Hugin, but that's fine. You can murder their field spell? Exactly. And I have Ultimate Slayer. Oh, they're playing Sprite Runic. Oh shit, that's a little bit more hard to deal with. Gigantic Sprite. Oh shit, I didn't think they were playing Sprite Runic. But they won't battle, can't destroy non-special summon monsters. I mean, I can just crash the hands too and force them. Sprite Jet. Runic Sprite, is it winnable? Of course it is. I have Ultimate Slayer in my hand. Sprite Starter. Going second with Sprite Runic. I want them to pop my Ice Barrier so I can go into my Gamma Seal. And they've already wasted their Called by on my Maxi. Why would they play the most consistent deck in the format? Oh, god damn it. They're playing Wind Up Kitten. They're the only goddamn card in this freaking person in this game who plays Wind Up Kitten. They can't go into the battle phase anyway, so like... IP Masquerena? Oh, I guess they can IP Masquerena to reset my card, huh? Kitten is standard? Shut the fuck up. No, it's not. Kitten is a tech option at best, not standard. Okay. Gamma Seal! You absolute buffoon. Reasonably popular. It is a tech option. It is not standard. Ultimate Slayer. We will send Sprite Elf to the grave to send back this IP Masquerena. Get fucked. You absolute buffoon. Now let's pick apart their board. The fire hand. The animation, it's pretty great, isn't it? Ooh, I can use this. Change the attack and negate its effect. Also, you cannot change his battle position. I'm not gonna do that. I want my card to die. Well, cool animation. I know, right? Target one special summon monster. Special summon a runic card from the deck. They're gonna special summon a runic in order to protect their field. If this card is special summoned, get back 3 cards. Uh-oh, this might be a little bit harder to do. Replay happens. Continue the attack. I guess I can just destroy Yugioh. But then they can just bring out another one. Yugioh will protect the card it needs to destroy in order for... You can target one card they control, destroy that target. Then you can special summon Ice Hand. Oh, I guess it doesn't need to do that. We crash into Gamma Steel, boys. Because I can just destroy Yugioh. Fire Hand, activate, pop, Yugioh, special summon. And then the card returns. And then let's go into this one. Did they draw into another one? They did draw into another one. Oh my god, your opponent is choking. They're choking so hard right now. Another Yugioh. Replay the attack? Yes. Ice Hand. Activate Ice Hand. Pop. Runic Fountain. And the chain is gone. Okay. Hopefully they don't have any other runic cards in hand. They must not know about the hands. Fire Hand was super clutch right there. Runic Dispelling. Oh crap. Another runic card. I need to get Ice Barrier in the grave. 2 cards and then draw 2. Runic Fangs. Can't be destroyed by card effects. Well, that's fine. I can make him unimmune. Oh no, now they have their Sprite stuff again. God damn it. Why is Sprite Red has such high defense for no reason? I can't beat over it. What do you mean I'm not controlling the game? Every runic player? Damn it, why do the hands have to destroy? Why can't they just attempt to destroy and also special summon? That would have been so clutch. Unfortunately, your ham bone, they can't attack. I just need to get some meal and I'll be good to go. Oh wait, didn't I reset their IP Masquerina? All their monsters in defense position? An elf? Another copy of elf? And a carrot? Oh no, that's all my negates. If only I was able to destroy that fountain. All I needed was for them to just not have so many of those goddamn cards. Activate Diviner? Yes. We need to get some mill going. Also, if I had Thunder Hand, that would have been great. But I didn't draw into any mill. Herald is gone now. Did I draw into any of my Ishizu cards? Nope. Not a single one. Continue your main phase? No. Destruction? You're gonna pop one of my spell traps? Ooh. Oh, damn it. They banished one of my Mudoras. Runic Fountain? They hadn't used Runic Fountain yet. Sprite Carrot to tribute to negate. How are you doing? Really bad. I didn't get any meal, and I really needed it. Damn it. My going second cards were not good enough. They ham-boned me with that Yugioh. Diviner taking out my normal summon. I don't like that. Let's get rid of Diviner. Let's add in another Herald of Orange Light. And we'll add in another Ice Barrier and another Gamma Seal. Gamma Seal seemed to work really well. Oh, wait. Actually. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We need more hands to continue the chain. Or also we need ways to like negate effects. It would be really nice if I had a Lost Wind or something. Or more copies of Galaxy Cyclone. I should play Eldritch. Just one copy of Eldritch the Golden Lord. Solemn Judgment is better. Why not try adding Reason to your Monster Gate? Because they don't work. Where's the Get F TheDuelLogs redeem? Oh, it should still be there. I don't actually mind sprites, but they're pretty good in general. 2 green lights for spell negates? No. This card is a fairy too, surprisingly, which is pretty neat. Or a Veiler / Imperm. Those wouldn't have helped versus the Yugioh protecting everything. It was Yugioh protecting that field spell that got me. They just were one less sprite card in their hand. I could have done it. I mean, runic card. Is Ice Dragon's Prison in the deck? No. Why would Ice Dragon's Prison be in the deck? Oh, god damn it. Why do you go first? Because I'm used to going first, okay? They drew cards? Yeah, let's activate Maxi. It's not going to get called by again, is it? Another family talk question? Okay. Family talk question. What the fuck is this? What are your 3 most favorite things to do? Did he just discard my whole hand? Good. I wanted 2 of those cards in the graveyard. You absolute buffoon. Banish the cards. Uh-oh, they're playing zombie. Tomorrow's Elton John's birthday, just in case you wanted to know. That's cool. What are your 3 favorite things to do? It's a mirror match. It is a mirror match. Shoot, I don't know. I don't really have favorites. Playing World of Warcraft. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Spamming a certain friend with messages about stupid shit. Ooh, do they have anything good in their graveyard? They do. They have lots of good stuff in their graveyard. Zombie World. Activate. Mudora. Time to shuffle back some cards. Let's shuffle back. Ooh, I can shuffle back 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's shuffle back their whole graveyard. Both your hands in the graveyard. This is why I need to play 3 of them. Biaoui, right? Maybe. Wait, they're not going to chain those to it? Why did they just let that happen like that? Shiri Nui Solitaire. Eat, sleep, repeat. Oh yeah, I have Maxi going. I'm gonna draw a bunch of cards off of this. This is why you need to put them back in your deck. Zeroboros is definitely... Yeah, let's activate Kelbeck. Let's bounce this card to the hand and bring out Kelbeck. Zeroboros is definitely the mission for GG's. It's that Yugioh blocks all destructions of Feather Duster and the like. Yeah, Yugioh is too good. Oh my god, that ended their turn. And now they have Doom King Ballardroch in the graveyard. Negate that effect. Negate what effect? Ooh, I can use Metal Foe's Fusion. Ultimate Slayer. Excellent. Well, let's normal summon Snow. And use Snow in order to put this card in defense position, face down. Or force them to negate the effect. Negate. The effect was selected. They had to negate the effect. Okay. Oh, I can go into Predator Plant Verte Anaconda. Because negation was already selected. And then I can go into Fusion. And get some cards in the graveyard. Yeah, let's go into Verte. What does the 1 stand for? Oh, fuck. I have Albaz in my hand. Can I do this even if it's in my hand? I hope so. He already uses negate. What are you gonna do? They're not gonna do it. Okay, which one do I go into? Should I just go into Mirror Jade? No. Lubellion, 1 Dark Monster plus 1 Fallen of Albaz. Yeah, let's go into No. If I go into one of these, we'll just go into Mirror Jade and crash over it. Yeah, it's my last summon. Where's the Albaz that's unaffected? What do you mean? There's no Albaz that's unaffected. Kelbeck! I need to activate Mirror Jade. We will send... I don't think I have any branded cards in my deck. Oh, no, I do. I have one. Don't choke. I am choking. And now they're going to banish 1 card on the field or in the graveyard. Who are they going to banish? Banish 1 card from the field or graveyard. Okay. What card are you picking? You're already going to bounce back Mirror Jade, so it doesn't really matter. Where's the Albaz that's unaffected? I have no idea. What? They chose Mirror Jade?
I don't care. I'm Pomo.
What? Why did they do that? Damn it. Oh, yeah, because of Verte. Set it to the field? No, add it to my hand so I can discard it. That's the negate was only once per chain. The negate's not once per chain. Oops. Target 1 card in the field, discard 1 card. Wait, they're gonna discard? What are they doing now? Do they have another... Oh my god, they had 2 Kelbecks in hand? Ooh, more meals. Gozuki, banish 1 card from your graveyard, special summon a zombie monster from your hand. Let me see what's in the graveyard. Wow, that's a lot of Mezukis. Time to get rid of those Mezukis in the graveyard. 1, 2... Everything else can stay. I need to reset some of my cards too. 3 more cards, 3 more cards. Okie dokie. Hello, Mr. Logs. Hello there. Gozuki time. Solitaire. They special summoned a Solitaire from hand. That's fine. Run Marshmallow on for the lols. would definitely be very lol. Targeting my card with it. Maybe I should have flipped down Unizombie. Play maximum 6. That one is pretty funny to play. Glow Up Bloom. Are they trying to get another Ballardroch in rotation? Oh wait, they're gonna get it out to the field. That's gonna stop my ice barrier. My Oh, that's fine. I can just use an ice barrier to stop him. Lock him down on the field. Look, it's Ballardroch in attack position. You absolute buffoon. I still also have a kaiju. And I could use Ice Hand to finally pop some stuff. A level 9? What the hell does this card do? Target one card your opponent controls or in the graveyard and banish it. It targets... Ooh. Who are they going to target? My Snow? That would be the correct option. Oh, wait, this is level 8? Oh yeah, they increased my level by 1. They're gonna get rid of my hand? Okay. Gravity Bounce. Target 2 of your earth monsters the same name that are banished or special summon them defense position. The effects change it to 0. Also destroy them during the end phase. Wait, what? This works on your Ishizu cards? Also, destroy them during the end phase. Would destroy a battle. You can banish this card from your graveyard instead. You can leave select once per turn. Whoa, Gravity Bounce is really good. They're going to go on Dweller here. Vampire Sucker. Oh, they're still comboing off. Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard and special summon it to your opponent's field in defense position, but it becomes a zombie monster. Wait, what are they doing now? Oh, I guess they're trying to force this. Target one monster in the field, negates effects until the end of this turn. You can effect once per turn. Doesn't this already negate it? They're going to special summon Maxi? Why? Let's get rid of my own Maxi. All of my Maxis. Anything for my hand? No. Oh, we can get rid of Calbeck. And one of these. Now they get nothing. Doom King Ballardroch. Go for it. Let's see if I care. Now the link 3 to steal your cards and then Zombie Vampire. I hope they negate Ash or like. Send Gamma to the grave. Add it back to my hand. Doom King Ballardroch, are you going to negate the effect? Go for it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Banish one monster. They're going to banish the Snow. There we go. And now they get no special summons from the grave. No drawing extra cards. Battle phase. Let's turn this card inert. Are you winning, Mr. Logs? Yes. I'm winning so hard right now, it's not even a contest. 1,600 life points left. Oh my god, I actually had Ice Barrier save my butt. When attack is declared involving your opponent's monster, change your opponent's monster's attack to 0, negates effect, also changes battle position. You think I can use Archifiend Labyrinth in order to use this card? The Zombie Vampire? Ooh. Do you have an out? Yeah, of course I do. Fallen of Albaz. I finally have Ashen in the graveyard. Hell yeah. I have Gamma Seal and Ultimate Slayer in my hand, and also Fire Hand to start crashing. Let's see. If you use a monster owned by your opponent, treat as level 8. Neither player can target this card with effects of special summon monsters except those special summoned from the graveyard. Cool, I'm not using special summon monsters. Gozuki. Wait, they got a Mezuki in the grave from that? Shouldn't they have left it in the graveyard? Yeah, subscribe for 10 months. Thanks for the sub, Conquer's Flan. Yugioh, the absolute zero Mayakashi. They don't have Gameciel in hand, right? You can only control one Yugioh, the absolute. Oh, it's to get Ballardrach in the grave. They also have a Mezuki. Thanks for the sub, the Great White Shark. If this card special summon target one monster your opponent's controls are in the graveyard and banish it. Hopefully that affects a hard once per. You can only use each effect once per turn. Thank God. Yugioh, the absolute unit Mayakashi. Ooh, Forbidden Droplet too. Negate the effect. Wait, what? Why is it saying that? That's not how that works. Ice Barrier time. To get another Gameciel. Gameciel. Add Gameciel to the hand. How on earth do you have so many royal rares? I just got lucky with these ones. Doom King Ballardrach is out. Excellent. Well, I have Ultimate Slayer. I could use Ultimate Slayer, send one monster extra to the graveyard, turn one monster your opponent controls, the same type, and shuffle it into the deck. I could use Ultimate Slayer, and then Forbidden Droplet. I don't need to use Forbidden Droplet. I just need to get out Gameciel, then I can start popping their cards. I'll just use Ultimate Slayer to get rid of the Yugioh. Let's send a Chanbara to the grave, I guess. Fuck, wrong card. Oops. This one. I forgot, okay? Don't make fun of me, I'm trying my best. Gameciel time! Okay, and then we'll normal summon Fire Hand. And then I'll also special summon my own Gameciel. You baka, you absolute buffoon. Shut up, I'm trying my best. Crash. Activate Fire Hand. Pop Yugioh. Special summon. Ice Hand. Do I have enough life points to survive this? I do have enough life points to survive this. Activate in the grave. Pop Zombie World. And then crash. Everything's gone. Why did I mill no other hands? Also, how come Albaz didn't proc? Does it have to be my opponent's card effects? If a monster you control leaves the field by an opponent's card while this card is a fusion summoned, it has to be my opponent. Battle phase? Damn it. Aren't graveyard effects the bread and butter? Yeah. I can't believe I lost to that. They just normal summon for 400 damage in one. Okay, so I would say this deck so far is a huge success. However, what if I put it down to 40 cards and see how that works? Get rid of the branded stuff? Yeah, let's get rid of the branded stuff. Okay. Let's get rid of all of these. Okay, and I am playing 3 copies of all of those. Jet Synchron seems okay. Gameciel, we can get rid of Angel, these 2 cards. This card. I like the idea behind Needlebug Nest, but I never really draw into it. Herald of Orange Light to trigger my Ishizus during my opponent's turn. Where is Maxie at? Ultimate Slayer and Forbidden Droplets is my only going second cards. Gamma Seals. Cool commercials. Hell yeah, we love commercials. I guess 45 cards is good enough. Okay, and then the extra deck. I don't need Verte anymore. The Light Charmer. Level 4s. Axis Code Talker. Oh, I could play... No, I don't want to do that. I don't know. What should I have in the extra deck? Should I just have freaking Wind Pegasus so I have another target to send? Zeroboros? Sure, why not? Zeroboros. He's a silly goose. IP Masquerena? What do I need IP Masquerena for? Get rid of all the hands? Splash Phoenix Enforcer with 4 to 5 cards? How do you do that with Branded? I guess I could splash Phoenix Enforcer. Opponent's turn Goddess. But this is a going second deck. IP Masquerena. I guess we can just remove this for that. Okay, Fire, Ice Hand, Ishizu. But you always go first? I'm trying not to. I'm just too good at winning the dice roll, you know? Hopefully this allows me to see more of my cards that I need. Maid time? Alright, here you go. Getting ready. Please choose to go first or second. I'm gonna go first. Okay. Am I going second? Did I choose to go first again? That's fine. This is a fine hand. Keldo, send Kelbeck. Select a card, add from your deck to your hand. Mudora, of course. Activate Kelbeck in the graveyard. Yeah, let's mill my whole deck. Anything good? Ooh, I got Ice Barrier in the grave. Anything else? Ooh, I can bring out Kelbeck. I can use a Yugioh to bring back Kelbeck. My opponents... Oh, they're just playing that. Cool. Then we'll play Mudora to send a Yugioh to the graveyard. Special summon out Mudora. Place a card in the spell and trap card zone. Activate a Yugioh in the graveyard. Let's do some more mills. Okay. Did I mill anything good this time around? Wow, still none of the good stuff. Okay, I have Foolish Burial. Is there anything I can send to the graveyard with Foolish Burial? Wow, I didn't mill a single Thunder Hand. What the hell, man? Wow, it's the spider? Oh my god, it's Ame. Time for Diviner of the Herald. Infinite Impermanence. They're going to imperm my Diviner of the Herald. Okay, whatever. See if I care, idiot. Okay, okay. Special summon. Let's activate Ice Barrier. We'll send something to the graveyard. Do they have anything good in the grave? No, not really. Add a card from your deck to your hand. Yeah, let's add one of these ice hands to my hand. Okay. And then I can go into Abyss Dweller. Wait, how come I can't go into Elf? Did I take Elf out? No, I still have Elf. How come I can't go into Elf? 2 monsters, including a level / rank 2 monster. Ice Barrier locks you into water monsters only? Oh. We'll send this card to the graveyard in order to add a Yugioh. Okay. Did I use my normal summon? I did use my normal summon. Abyss Dweller time. Okay. Once per turn, you need to touch one material from this card. Your opponent can activate any card effects in their graveyard this turn. End phase. This is what you get for stopping all of my plays. Okay. During the draw phase, Sprite Blue. Toggle on. Okay, toggle on so during the draw phase I can Abyss Dweller there. They're gonna Cosmic Cyclone it? Well, that's unfortunate. Activate Abyss Dweller. Let's get one of my millers in the grave. Which UR is more important for the budget UR? Fortress Well or Kairyu-Shin? Kairyu-Shin is much more important. You only need 1 Fortress Well. You don't even need to play Fortress Well. But you do need 3 Kairyu-Shins. Okay, let's get out Ice Barrier. Send Gamma Seal to the grave. Add a card from my deck to the hand. Sure, we'll add Gamma Seal, the Royal Rare one, back to my hand. Abyss Dweller, lock down that graveyard. Good luck using Elf without your graveyard, idiot. Also, I didn't know Ice Barrier was going to lock me into water monsters. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that. They can't use Ronin Toad. Elf still works? Oh yeah, Elf still works. They just can't use Ronin Toad. However, I can shuffle it back because I have one of my shufflers in the graveyard. So if they try to do something... Special summon 1 level 3 card from your deck, that's fine, go for it. Even if you special one from the grave, it's not a big deal. Until the next turn, you're still locked into water monsters? What do you mean I'm still locked? Until the end of the next turn? Wait, is that how that works? Until the end of your next turn, as effect resolves, you cannot special monsters except water monsters. You activated it again. Until the end of the next turn. Well, whatever, that's not a big deal. I know what I'm doing. I'm a genius. Okay, gigantic sprite. Wow, genius, so smart. Ame, how are you doing? What are you doing here so early? Don't you have work on a Friday morning? How have you been? Did you enjoy your vacation? Did you like your stream last night? I didn't watch it because I was busy with something else, but I don't remember what I was doing. Yesterday was a blur. Oh no, I had my dentist appointment, so I was just in pain all day. Gigantic Sprite Blue. I'm sleepy at work. Hell yeah. Did you take a caffeine pill? That's what I did. Before the stream today, I just took 1 caffeine pill and my mind is alert and awake. I'm no longer sleepy. I feel like I could take on the world. Just sleep at work? Now I'm trying to get my sleep schedule to get back to normal since I'm still hella jet lagged. Oh yeah, your time zone was completely like fucked up. I imagine. Wow, how did you even get any streams done when you were like jet lagged and sleep deprived? I know in my case, I don't like to do streams if I can't like perform well. So I just stream on my secret account instead because I don't care about the quality of that stream. Because I'll just play whatever. My roommate asked me 2 times for caffeine pills and I have never had one to give. You can just buy them at the store. I remember people have like a negative perception on caffeine pills because there was like a... I'm a genius, that's why. You are a genius. Ame's new outfit makes me want to be nice to her. I remember, so there was like this sitcom episode that wanted to tackle like drug problems, but they didn't want to name any actual drugs, so they substituted drugs for caffeine pills. And they made the caffeine pills seem like really, really bad because they were using it as like an allegory for actual drugs. But that really just skewed people's perspective on what caffeine pills actually do, which is really not that bad. Sprite Elf! Yay, I can finally use my card. Thank God Sprite Elf targets. Target 1 level 2 or lower monster in your graveyard and your opponent controls a monster. You can target a Link 2 monster instead. Was it 7th Heaven? No, it wasn't. I think it was Saved by the Bell. Keldo, bitch. Let's see here. Let's get rid of that card. Oh, I can only target 3 cards? Fuck. We'll get rid of their Ronin Toad too. And also, I need to reset one of my cards. I have Ice Hand in my hand. Let's get this one back. I think 7th Heaven did something similar with steroids, but steroids are bad for you. Secret streams are the best. Noctis, I do see the secret streams a lot. I recognize everyone at the secret stream because we don't have a lot of people there. This secret stream averages like 40 viewers. It's so tiny. I love it. Sprite starter. Oh no, they're still going to get a negate anyway. But they can't beat over Abyss Dweller. He has 1700 attack right now. Secret stream is not so secret. It is secret. It has 10 times less viewers than the normal stream, which is pretty secret. That's what she said. It was 100% by the bell. She needs the caffeine pills. Yeah, caffeine pills. They're not really that bad. I love the caffeine pills. I stopped taking them like a year or 2 ago though, because I also don't like relying on substances to be normal, you know. Sprite Red, Fairy Tale Snow. Let's see. I have 1 interaction. Oh, they're just gonna quit. They surrendered? They know I'm playing hands, right? 1 second. Foolish. Do I even need to play Ice Barrier? I'll get rid of 1 Ice Barrier. I'll also play... I like Kurukara Divine Carnet. I kind of want to try this card more. 3 copies of Kurukara Divine Arcarnet. Are there any ways to search Thunder monsters? Oh my god, there is! Thunder Dragon Fusion. Thunder Dragon Fusion. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add a Thunder monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use each of these effects once per turn. Kurukari Kaiju Light. Yeah, if they activate effects, I can tribute all their cards, and I can force activations. Might as well remove all the Kaijus. Did I remove the Kaijus? There, the Kaijus are gone now. I'm playing 1 copy of Thunder Dragon Fusion so I can search out Thunder Hand from the deck. Man, this hand deck. I don't want to commit to that. I do want to check something out real quick. Meowie tier. Here, I'll play this.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Metal Foes Fusion. I like metal. I want to see. So this is my Ishizu tech deck. It shows every single card that works well with Ishizu. I want to see which one of these cards have 1600 attack or defense. because they also trigger Thunder Hand. Zephyros. Trick Clown. Chaos Nephthys. Ooh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Zephyros. Triclown. Chaos Nephthys. Can I even use Chaos Nephthys? Let's see. Let's remove these cards. Let's put Thunder Dragon Fusion. I have a question. Why do you do this? Shut the hell up, Yo-Yo. Why do you talk in my chat? Play Thunder Dragon Colossus? Can I even go into it? 3 Thunder Dragon monsters? I don't think I can.
Wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Nice. I could proc Colossus, right? Because, like, the effect does proc in the hand. And then I can use it to go into Colossus. Yeah, let's play 1 Colossi. And get rid of that card. You're thinking of Titan? Titan doesn't work. Because Thunder, he can proc in the hand. I don't know what's fun. Oh, that's fair enough. My chat is full of fun and wonder. Just behave yourself. I know you're banned in a lot of other people's chats. Whoa, fun and wonder. Playing Omega for Ultimate Slayer? No, but I'm playing Wind Pegasus at Nix. I can actually go into this card. I forget how, but I know I can. Oh yeah, if Diviner the Herald is like negated and I have one of the 2 cards out. No, that's only level 6. I don't have a way to go into... I could go into Omega. But like, I don't need Omega. I have the Shufflers. Target 1 banished card. If this card's in your graveyard, you can target 1 other card in your graveyard. Shuffle both this card and the card from your graveyard into your deck. Define Wonder. You guys know you love it. Maytime. Here you go. Well, I don't need it. It's a good flex spot, though, in case you don't get a Shuffler. But when Pegasus Ignister is better. Omega rips a hand card. I know, but I don't have a way to go into Omega. That's the thing. Anyone know how to make Roller Straight Slasher? Good? Yeah, I'm going to build a deck around it. It's on my list. I'll find a way. Don't worry. I'm a genius. Is Omega better than Shen Shen? Hell yeah, it is. Well, I mean, Shen Shen has its uses too, though. Shen Shen's really good at resetting cards and also being a floodgate and coming back every turn. Do I have light and dark monsters for Chaos Nephthys? This is a fire. This is light. This is light. This is light. This is dark. I think if I play 3 copies of Zephyros, that can give me the dark monsters necessary. Oh no, if I just play 3 copies of Chaos Nephthys. Well, let's see. It cannot be spelled. Cannot be normal summon. Must be special summon by its own effect. If a card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, you can banish 1 light and 1 dark monster from graveyard, except Chaos Nephthys. Special summon this card from the graveyard. Why is Omega at 1? I don't know. It doesn't really need to be. I do have lots of extra deck monsters that are dark. I'm just not using any of them. I don't know if I can play Chaos Nephthys. I think I need to just get rid of it. Even though I really like the idea of Chaos Nephthys, because I wanted to play it originally. I do have lots of light monsters. I just don't have enough dark monsters to fulfill the other part of its cost. Other than playing just more copies of Zephyros the Elite. Armanetta Guy and another Zephyros. I could play just like 3 more copies of Zephyros. Because I don't want to use up my normal summon. My normal summon is used by Ice Hand. And I also want to get rid of Diviner. Diviner, I don't want to use it anymore because it uses my normal summon. I want my normal summon to be used in my hand cards. Are there any extra deck monsters with 1600 attack or defense? Let's see, if we look at XYZ's rank 4s. Didn't you remove Diviner earlier? I did remove it earlier. Here, I'll remove one of them, but I need Diviner to go into Baron de Fleur. Put in Archlord Christia? Dude, good idea. I don't have a way to recover it from the graveyard, though. let's see. Monsters, XYZs, rank 4, and 1600 defense. Exactly. Search. Lightning Chidori. What about 1600 attack? There are none. Sad no Christian. Okay, what about rank 2s? Gigantic Sprite. And Shining Elf. Can we see your screen? Sure. You guys can't see what I'm looking at right now. It is... Here we go. I'm using this because this has a better search option. XYZs. What is this deck? It's a masterpiece. What if we try Link 2s? Link 2s with 1600 attack. Anything I can end on. Some Summon Summoner. I don't have enough. Cross Crusader. Isolde. Brute Enforcer. That's an option. Pentastag. Ooh, Nightmare Cerberus. That's an option. So we have Nightmare Cerberus and Brute Enforcer. Both of these are options to end on in order to get a monster with 1600 attack. But that's not really an end board option. What about Link 3s? Link 4s with 1600 attack? Link 1s? Okay, what about 1600 defense for XYZs? For 1600, we have Eve Gishki Marrowgeist. That's not very good. We have Gagaga Samurai, and we have Crystal Beast Sky Pegasus. Why 1600? So I can proc Thunderhand, so it comes back from the grave if it's destroyed. We have Marrowgeist and Gagaga Samurai as an option. Sky Pegasus is garbage. Detach one material, target one visit monster opponent controls, destroy it unless they pay 1,000 life points. The Crystal Beasts. I mean, I could play the Crystal Beast engine to get Lightning Chidori live. Do the Crystal Beasts have 1600 defense? So let's see, we have Brute Enforcer, Nightmare Cerberus, Lightning Chidori, and Gagaga Samurai. Brute. Maybe 1600 attack or defense? Yes. Oh, first we'll go over here. So we have Chidori and Gagaga Samurai, which is a normal. Okay, and then we reset, and we go into Brute Enforcer, and then we have Nightmare Cerberus. Okay, and then we also have Crystal Beast. Doesn't Tiger have 1600 attack? Who's Tiger? Oh, it does have 1600 attack, but I don't care about that. Because the Crystal Beast engine is 3 Sapphire Pegasus, 1 Zenith, 1 Rainbow Dragon, and then of course the graveyard cards. Should I play the Crystal Beast? Because the Crystal Beast engine does allow me to go into Chidori. But like that is a going second option, but it's like you have to go second against a whole bunch of different things. I don't think that's necessary. I think that's too extra. And I don't really need the field zone either. Topaz Tiger. I could just play Topaz Tiger if I just wanted to play one copy of Rainbow Bridge of Salvation, so I could search out Dragon Ravine to get the Blue Eyes engine live. But I can also get the Blue Eyes engine live if I just play like Dragon's Shrine. I'll have my original suggestion, Archlord Christia. I don't have a way to like get Archlord Christia out of the graveyard though. I'd have to like hard draw into it, and then maybe I could use it. I wish the entire branded archetype was banned. I love brandeds. Shockmaster would be excellent. I wish I can go into Shockmaster. I think what I should do is just play 3 copies of Zephyros, honestly. That gives me the darks needed for Nephthys, if I really need them. And then this is a fire monster, which doesn't really help me very much. I was also playing Max C. Max C was really good, but I don't really have the room to play more Max Cs. There was also the G Golem. I like that idea. Do I really need to play 3 copies of both of the hands? I think it's really good.
Fuck you all! I hope I fucking go to hell!
Oh my god, Ame! She's still here. I thought she would have left already. Card destruction? You mean this card right here? What about Luna the Dark Spirit? What does Luna do? Luna the Dark Spirit. That's 1600 attack. I'm going to try to take a nap. It's sleepy time. See you later, Asagi Ame. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. You are an amazing and wonderful, talented person, and you will do good things in your life. Do you need it or can you cut it? Yeah, card destruction's super good in this deck. It's so good that I was considering playing other cards just to search it out of the graveyard. Magical Stone Excavation just to get it back and use it again. Luna the Dark Spirit, normal rarity, because it sucks. The thing is, this card definitely is possible, but my only card to banish for it is Zephyros, which doesn't change the problem. I could special summon it from my hand if I had it, but it doesn't do anything in the grave, and it requires a graveyard resource. Like, I need Zephyros in order to go into Chaos Nephthys. She got praise for free? That's because she's a YouTuber. She's a streamer. She has clout. Do any of you other people have clout? I'll give you free stuff if you have clout too. I am a clout abuser. I only care. I shouldn't joke about that. Gagaga Samurai can go into Utopic Draco Future. Nightmare Cerberus is also useful, but so is Brute Enforcer. Discard 1 card, then target 1 face-up card your opponent controls. Your opponent can discard 1 card with the same original type as the face-up card to negate the effect. Otherwise, destroy that card. You can only use the effect of Brute Enforcer once per turn. They're both good. Let's get rid of them. I don't need IP Masquerena. I don't need Zeroboros. I don't need Time Thief Redoer. Are there any Synchro monsters with 1600 attack? Chaos Space, since you're playing a light and dark? Maybe. Send 1 light or dark monster from your hand to the graveyard. Add a light or dark monster that cannot be normal summoned or set from your deck to your hand with a level from 4 to 8. With a different attribute of the set monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your banished light or dark monsters that can be normal summoned or set, place it onto the bottom of your deck, then draw 1 card. My only target for this is Chaos Nephthys, though. That's the problem. I don't think I want to play a card when I only have a single target for it. For both of its effects. Chaos End Monster, I think? Maybe. I was thinking about that, but like I don't have any room for anything else. It is actually easier to just cut Chaos Nephthys than it is to add cards for it. So I'm just going to stay with this and see how this works. Clout opens all the doors. If you ain't got clout, why even talk? That's so toxic. It's sad then. Okay, let's duel. I think this duel is going to be amazing. Copy from my deck. Fire and ice hands. I'm gonna go get some soda. First to go? Hell yeah. I love going first with my going second deck. Ooh, Foolish Burial. I can get Add Guido into the graveyard. Yes, no hand traps. This has to be Twitch acting? What are you talking about? What's Twitch acting? What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? I got Mudora. What do they have? What do they have? They're playing that deck? I feel sorry for them. Okay, well, I can just set Fire Hand and pass. And do I have anything in the grave? I didn't mill any of my Thunder Hands. Wait. How come I couldn't use this card? During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. Okay, I have to use it next turn to get out Fire Hand. Planet Pathfinder. Ooh. Should I negate this? It seems like they really want that. Paid opponents. Herald of Orange Lights for this. Boss stage, they had it anyway. They fucking baited me. Oh, they ain't got shit. Don't negate it. My points. I'm doing my best. Once per turn, if a card's added, now they can special summon a whole bunch of cards. Special summon one Gene Raider monster from your deck in defense position, the Boss of Storms. And then a whole bunch of tokens. You can only control one. If your opponent adds a card from the deck to the hand, except in the draw phase, quick effect, you can make your opponent send one monster from the hand or graveyard. Their choice. When a card or effect is activated, quick effect, you contribute 2 Gene Raider monsters and or spellcaster monsters and get the activation. If you do, destroy that card. Gene Raiders, their name is Hurry. Yay, I can finally use Thunder Dragon Fusion. Whoop whoop. Are they going to try to negate it? Ash Blossom. God damn it. Not freaking Ash Blossom. I wanted my Thunder Hand. Ah, you can't do this to me. Special summon. Let's just attack. Time to destroy some tokens. Main phase 2. I can't believe they Ash Blossomed me. That's so mean. They all just get destroyed anyway. Are there any other hands other than the Thunder, Fire, and Ice? There are, but they're not good. Har, the Gene Raider Boss Battler. They're going to attack into my dude over there. If I send Ice Hand to the graveyard, it's going to redeclare. Activate Trick Clown in the graveyard. Yeah. Let's bring it back. Even if it has 0 attack, it still triggers Thunder Hand if I had Thunder Hand. The monster's in attack position. Ooh, Zephyros. Gene Raider, Boss Battle, Boss Stage, Special Summon a Gene Raider card from your deck. Which one is it? What is this one? The Shadow Bosses, Gene Raider Bosses. All Gene Raider monsters you control gain 1,000 attack and defense during your opponent's turn only. During your main phase, quick effect, you contribute 1 Gene Raider monster, special summon 1 level 9 Gene monster from your deck with a different name. You can only use effect once per turn. I can crash my Fire Hand. When a card or effect is activated, you contribute 2 Gene Raider monsters, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Didn't realize it was 3,000, 3,000. Should I get Zephyros out in the field? Yeah, let's get out Zephyros. Generator. Tribute 1 Gene Raider, special summon a monster from your deck. Yeah, let's activate Forbidden Droplet. We'll send this card and this card to the graveyard. What are you gonna do now, my boy? Lose everything? This one And this one. Activate Trick Clown in the graveyard. Yeah. Now we can't crash? Why not? He still has 2,000 attack. I can still crash, no problem. Ooh, and I can use Zephyros to return the card to my hand. I'm not gonna do that though. Hopefully they don't have another out to this. Activate Fire Hand in your graveyard. Yes. We'll destroy this card. And then special summon Ice Hand. Let me check my graveyard. We have a Fire Hand. Fire Hand. Do I play 3 of each? I don't remember. I guess I'm able to find out. Activate Ice Hand in the grave. Yes. Let's get rid of boss stage. Special summon a monster to the field. Okay, I need to use the shuffler now. 2? No, I'm running 3. Fire Hand, an Ice Hand, and another Fire Hand. Get those hands back. I'm not done with this board yet. We're still going. We have select a card to destroy. I still have another card in the back row to destroy. Okay. And then we can crash this one for 1,500. Ice Hand. Destroy. Special summon a monster to the field. Fire Hand. Now I'm seeing this synergy. Are you guys finally see why I was playing this deck? It took you how long? Yes, but also no. Shut up. Zephyros to bounce Ice Hand to the hand. If I had Thunder Hand, this would be even better. Let's go into Minerva. It's a Sudoku deck. It's a going second deck. Look what it does. Look, he picked apart the board. What did I mill? What did I mill? What did I mill? Ooh, I milled a Yugioh. Hell yeah. But I didn't mill a Kelbeck. I finally got a Thunder Hand in the grave. Ooh, and a Galaxy Cyclone. That'll be useful next turn. Okay, what do they have in their graveyard? They have a fully set up graveyard, and I have none of my shufflers in the grave. Ooh. What is this? Bull? Oh, Therions? Crap. If I had a shuffler, I could have stopped that. Uh-oh. Special summon this card. Then the equipped monster becomes equipped to this card. You can target 3 Therion monsters in your graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. And if you do, equip them to this card. Hop your squadron. During your opponent's turn. Synchro summon. You only expect once per turn. Rip Bozo. Final Sigma. In the extra monster zone. Crap. That's a lot of damage. Activate. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. No, no, no. I made a mistake. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. Game over. I saw a button, so I clicked on it. You can't judge me for that. You would have done the same. You went out on your own terms. I was too. Shut up. I didn't choke. You guys choked. I have another idea for a deck. Told you Sudoku deck. Shut up. I have another great idea for a deck.
Thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot.
Yeah, thanks for wasting your points on nothing, you idiot. So it's another Ishizu deck. Obviously. Play worms? No. Ishizu. However, I'm also gonna play Cupid, Eva, and Shine Ball. Who would have guessed? I want to play a Shine Ball deck. You can banish the agent from your graveyard, pay multiples. Target one of your Shine Balls that is banished or in your graveyard. And special summon them, place them on the bottom of your deck when they leave the field. We'll play the Agent of Destruction. And then we'll play Archlord Christia. Archlord. Triple Archlord Christia. And then we need a way to get this card out of the graveyard. There are ways to get this card out of the graveyard. And that is with... There's this trap card called... I forget what it's called. I'm not playing Agents. Ooh, I could play Honest. But I don't want to play Honest. It's a trap card. Just because of Shine Ball. You can use Shoot Your Monster Reincarnation so you can discard. I could use Monster Reincarnation. I didn't even think of that. But there's also a card that just like discards your whole hand. Ooh, what does this card do? Target one face-up monster your opponent controls, send one light monster and one dark monster from your deck to the graveyard whose combined attack is less than or equal to that monster's. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you can activate one monster affecting your graveyard. Pardon me. Twitch, I voted yeah. That's better. Beckoning? That's probably what it's called. I'll find it eventually. Here it is. Beckoning. Discard your entire hand. Then for each card you discard to the graveyard by this effect, add one light monster from your graveyard to your hand. I can use this to get back Archlord Christia. And also a lot of my other cards. Like Herald and Diviner and like Agent of Creation. Even Cupid Vault. Man, this deck has so many light cards. Are there any like really good light-only supports that would fit this deck? Ghost Bell bait. No one plays Ghost Bell. Eva is still unlimited. Yeah, I want to play this deck specifically because of Eva. Card Destruction. Foolish. The Light Bearer statue, balls, and Augusta Emerald. Luminize, it's a battle trap. Loageth? What's Loageth? There is no Loageth. Oh, it was spelled wrong. Loageth. The fuck is this? If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one card on the field. It cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. You can use this effect once per turn. If an effect of a fairy monster you control is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand, but you can target one face-up card your opponent controls and one type of monster you control, banish your opponent's card, and if you do, change your monster to defense position. Oh, that's a pretty good effect. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one monster on the field. It cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. So, if an effective fairy monster is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand. And then you can change one of your cards' defense position to banish one of your opponent's cards. That seems pretty decent. There's also that one other card. Tress something. Reload? No. Tress, or is it Triss? Triss? I'll just type in fairy and look for that. Oh, it's Trius? Oh, wait, can this one come out of the graveyard? You can banish one agent monster, special summon this card. Any battle damage your opponent's fairy monster is also inflicted to your opponent. Once per turn, you can banish one fairy monster from your hand or graveyard, then target one card in either graveyard and banish it. That one only banishes cards in the graveyard. That's not useful. Ooh, what does this one do? If this card special summoned, you can special summon level 5 or higher light monster from your hand, but lose life points equal to also the attack becomes doubled. If this card the monster zone is destroyed, you can banish one other fairy monster from your graveyard, add a fairy monster at the same level as that monster from your deck to your hand. Well, that's neat, I guess. Trias. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Trias. During the main phase, if this card is in your hand, quick effect, you can contribute up to 3 fairy monsters. Special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Then you can apply this effect. It's in your hand or graveyard. Destroy one card, draw 2 cards. You can only use effect once per turn. It's level 9. So if I send this off of Herald, she goes up to a level 11. Sekka's Light Ishizu. No, I'm not going to play Sekka's Light. Yeah, I need my trap cards. So if you only play fairies, why not play other agent support? Because I don't know agents well enough to play them. I'm not trying to play agents. I'm trying to play Archlord Christia. This is Archlord Christia Ishizu. So if you play so many fairies, why not play the other agent support? Oh, I already read that, didn't I? Because Archlord is cooler. Hear me out. Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen. Shh, Valhalla. I don't want to play it. It's not that good. No extra deck. Dark Factory. I haven't done the extra deck yet. Dark Factory, more production. I love this card. Valhalla. Halla. We'll play one Valhalla. Should I play Needlebug Nest too? No, that'd be crazy. Return of Parshath? What's Return of Parshath? Parshath. Celestial. We can probably play this. I'm not going to be playing any counter traps. Avenging Knight, Sanctum of Parshath, Nova Summoner. Will likely not work. At least that will be the only win con. Sorry to burst a bubble. Christia plays in Ishizu will likely not work. At least if that's the only win con. Heat Trice. What do you mean it won't work? Heat Trice? That's not how you spell it. Oh, I'm not going to play that. Ooh. Is it because Archlord Christia is so easy to out with spell trap cards? What if I play a way to protect my cards? Do you guys want to know a card that can protect your monsters from the graveyard from any destruction effect? How do you spell Marine Cess? This card right here. Marine Cess. Basilalima. What the fuck? How do you say this? If monsters you control will be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Works on anything. I'll just play 3 of these to protect my Christia. Add a Majesty Hyperion and Neptune. Majesty will make easy level 10 and Neptune can special summon. Majesty Hyperion. Is it a tuner? And Neptune. Majesty will make it level easier. It's special summon Venus. I could play Majesty Hyperion. You can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard, banishing an agent monster from your hand, field, or graveyard. He comes out from the graveyard by just banishing Agent of Creation. If Archer is sent from the field of graveyard, he goes to the top of the deck. Majesty is great for grave manipulation to bring out Christia. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't even think of that. Okay, okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this deck is perfect, but I need to get rid of one card to make it better. Let's get rid of Agent of Destruction. I don't need that. Excellent. Awesome. Don't tell him it's slowly turn. It's not an agent deck. Shut the hell up. Link, link, link. All of my fairies. Where are my fairies at? Okay, and then we need Link Spider. Okay. And then we need a Barone, a Shenshen, this card, a Chanbara. Okay, and then we need XYZ monsters. So the standard. And then we can also play this one and I guess an IP Masquerena. Hyperion Synchro? What the hell does a Hyperion Synchro do? Hyperion. 1 tuner plus 1 more non-tuner fairies. You can summon an agent monster. What is it? Level 10? I can go into this. You can summon an agent monster, a monster that mentions section of the sky from your hand deck or extra deck to the graveyard until the end phase. This card's name becomes the monster's original name. And replace that effect with its original effects. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can banish 1 fairy monster from your hand or graveyard. Then target 1 card on the field and banish it. That's not better than Barone. Agents with even more steps. Sprite. I would recommend playing Neptune. Because you can play Sanctuary in the Sky and R-type counterspell, which is searchable off of Parshath. The hell is Neptune? Neptune. This one? You can discard this card, special summon the agent monster from your hand or graveyard, except Neptune, or if the discards on the field, or in either graveyard, special summon a Hyperion monster instead. Neither player contribute a monster summon with this effect until the end of the next turn. If this card's banished, you can add a Sanctuary in the Sky from your deck to your hand. From your deck to your hand. If this card is banished, how do I banish it? The agent... Oh, you banish it with Hyperion, and then you search out Sanctuary in the Sky. I don't want to play Sanctuary in the Sky, but I'll do it. Why not? Sanctuary in the Sky. We'll just play one fucking vanilla card. Oh, I forgot to put snow in here. Okay. You just need one. The Majesty. Majesty Hyperion. I have Majesty Hyperion already. Related cards. The oh, this is level 5. One tutor. This always shares an agent card. Once per turn, you can banish one monster from your graveyard, then target one effect monster in the field. Change it to face down defense position. This is a quick effect. It's on the field. You can banish this card from your graveyard or the Sanctuary of the Sky from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can only effect once per turn. Oh, we can play this instead of Chanbara. And I guess we'll play one of these and just get rid of one of these. Ooh, Sanctuary of the Sky. What about Cardicami? Won't that break now? This is an agent deck. Shut up. This isn't an agent deck. This is an Archlord Christia deck. Divine Punishment is the counter of Majesty. You just need one Divine Punishment. Divine Punishment. Divine Punishment. Logs, you got tricked into playing agents. There's a... Well, Sanctuary of the Sky. What about Cardicami? Won't that break my bank? Not an agent deck. Logs got tricked. This isn't agents. You guys just don't understand the economy. Okay, I think this deck, at its current evaluation, is perfect. I do want to cut 3 cards, though. Punishment is searchable off of Parshat. Sorry for the spam, it's just there for my interactions. Celestial Knight Parshat. Oh, I guess that's true. 48. I want to cut 3 cards. What card should I cut? Chat. I probably should cut Trias and Protecting Light Logath. And needs more Key Mace. Might as well make it a Shining Friendship. Don't cut Trias. I want to cut Trias though. The Marine Cess. I could cut 2 copies of Marine Cess. And I just need to cut 1 more. I like to go down to 45 cards when I'm playing this. Cut Kiris. Who's Kiris? Christia? I'm not cutting Christia. Christia is the whole point of this deck. Add Bhutan. Wait, what does Bhutan do? During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard to target one face-up level 4 or lower light fairy monster you control. Industry as a tuner while face-up on the field. I'm not cutting it. Diviner, Trias Tribute Diviner, special summon SS Bhutan for 10 synchro. Wait, Diviner into Trias Tribute Diviner, and special summon Bhutan for 10 synchro. Wait. During your main phase, banish this card from your graveyard. Target one level 4 lower light fairy industry as a tuner monster while it's face up on the field. Wait, how does that work? Because Diviner sends Trias, and then Trias tributes Diviner. And then it comes out, and it's a level 9 monster. And then you can special summon Bhutan with Diviner's effect. But then how do you get Bhutan into a tuner? Oh, Bhutan is a tuner. I see how that works. Maybe cut 1 Archlord. You don't need 3. You can search it from your deck. How do I search it from the deck? I don't have a way to search this card. None of my cards search it. Banner of Courage? No. Streamer has millions of eyes, chat. The Link 3. 1 card that's specifically listed in its text from deck to your hand. If another fairy monster you control is sent to the graveyard, you can banish 1 fairy monster from the graveyard. Special summon a fairy monster from your hand whose level is higher. Parshat can't search it out. Can the Link 2 search it out? It doesn't mention Sanctuary in the Sky in it. It's not searched. Nothing searches out this card. I have to just mill it randomly. That's why I want my deck to be as small as possible. I need to get rid of 1 card. I think I'm just going to get rid of Logath. Hello, Mr. Spider. Hello there. I also need to get rid of one more card. Should I just get rid of Dark Factory, more production? Oh, I don't want to, but I guess I should. Parshas can search it if Sexure's on the field, but it's not worth it to get the counter. Get rid of Factory. I like Dark Factory, more production. It's so good. It cycles my cards like crazy. Oh, I should also run Elf. Sprite Elf. Forgot the R. One copy of Elf. What should I remove for Elf? Chat. This card. No one uses this card. It sucks. Have you been drawn? Yeah. Not today, but I was using it a lot to success earlier. One of the spiders. I need the spiders to convert the Mystic Shine Balls into effect monsters. But I guess I can just use Protector for that. Yes. Yeah, Elf is really good in this. Oh, I should also play one Natis. Just in case I need to pop a card. Okay, this is Archlord Ishizu. Okay, change accessories. Why Spider and SR? Spider's like free to get, I think. It's not that hard. 3 main cards. That's fine. Oh, I should play that one card. What is it called? Curry something? Curry. Yeah, this one. How come it's not like saved? My bookmark limit is reached. Which one of these have I not played in a while? This one. Who the hell plays the adventure engine anymore? That's so 2000 late. There we go. Free to play SRs don't matter. Okay, copy from my deck. 46 cards. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. I'm a genius. Archlord Christia. Here's my new deck. I hope you guys like it. Is searchable off of Eva? Oh my god, it is. I didn't even think of that. Okay. Let's see if this works. I can use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Hey, it's me. I'm the TheDuelLogs. I'm a psychic spider from outer space. From Earth. That's not Jupiter in the background. Anyone who says Jupiter in chat will be banned. Anyways, you're watching this probably because I'm on break. So, let's get started with the ad. Today's ad is, let's see, we already did one about Twitch, Prime and subs and stuff. Oh, are you tired all the time? Are you a tired boy? Or girl? Most of my audience is men. Did you guys know that caffeine in your body lasts for up to 10 hours, sometimes even longer? So if you drink something afternoon, chances are you still have caffeine in your body if you're trying to go to sleep at night. So that could be keeping you awake. If you drink lots of caffeine, that's probably why you can't sleep. I know lots of you guys don't sleep because I stream really late at night. Another one is, did you know people go to bed and then they stay awake for a long time before sleeping? Sometimes you can stay up for like over an hour. Not me, I go to sleep like in 5 minutes. Like I just pass right out every day. But if you do, you have to make sure to account that in your sleep schedule. Like if you have to sleep 8 hours and wake up the next day, maybe go to sleep a little bit earlier. Also, did you know if you play video games before going to bed, that can keep your mind active and keep you awake even longer. Find an activity to do to wind down your brain. Or a video game that doesn't require too much brain power, so Yu-Gi-Oh's fine. Also, exercise. If you exercise, you'll actually just be more rested at night for some reason. I don't know, I think it's something about working out your body. It gets tired, so you actually want to sleep at night. Also, eat less junk food. Eat real foods, because you have actual nutrition in your body. Junk food just make you feel bad. And last tip: if you're a mouth breather, that's bad. You can breathe better with your nose. Let's go. Going first with my going first deck. Actually, how do I play going second with this deck? Oh, I have hand traps, Herald of Orange Light, and Kelbeck. How come you don't post these crazy decks on Discord? Because I'm lazy. After the stream is over, I forget that the stream existed. Ooh. Ooh. Is this full combo? Did I just go full combo, chat? Activate Agent of Creation. Let's go Shine Ball. Whoa. Bob the Builder could resemble a what? A Pangea. Man, look at this deck. Discard one card, add a Sanctuary or a card that's specifically listed in your text from your deck to your hand, or if Sanctuary discard, you can add a fairy monster from your deck to your hand instead. If this card's link summoned, you can send one Sanctuary or card mentioned from your deck to graveyard, or you can add one Agent of Mystery from your deck to graveyard or your hand instead. You can choose one fairy monster, target one card you want to control and destroy it. Can I get a card in the graveyard and then search? Can I go into this one? Yeah, I think I want to do that. We use these two. That's Archlord Christia right there. I know, right? Activate Protector of the Moon. Select a card to send to the graveyard. We'll send this card to the graveyard. Okay. Ooh, I can bring it out. And then we go into this card using that as 2 materials, and this is 1 material. Archlord. And then we activate the card. You can discard 1 card. And then we add Archlord Christia from the deck to the hand. And then, wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, fuck. I have 1 too many. Master Hyperion will banish this one from the field. Okay, and now we have Archlord Christia. Select a card to target. Oh, maybe I should have left that alone. And I have protection for the Floodgate too. No, I have protection. I have Marine says Balalemia in the graveyard. It's perfect. Deck lockdown. Neither player can add cards from the deck to the hand except by drawing them. Monsters cannot be special summoned from the main deck. Oh, that card's pretty good. Harpy's Feather Duster. That's fine. I considered deck lockdown. I kind of want to play deck lockdown now. Oh, god damn it. It's Flew Under Rees. Oh, no. They're playing Flew Under Rees and I had Archlord Christia. What the fuck? This is so garbage. This is rigged. Oh, they don't have anything? Wait, does that stop them too? Oh my god, he screwed himself. He ham-boned himself. That is so funny. What the hell, man? Well, deck lockdown means I can't use Celestial Knight Parshath, but I can normal summon Cupid Volley. And I think I can use Cupid Volley, right? Yeah. Send 3 cards from the deck to the graveyard. Ooh, I got a Shuffler in the graveyard. Ooh, and I got Kelbeck in the grave. Okay, anything good in the grave? Damn, that's a lot of Shufflers. I mean, my graveyard's already set up. I think we're good to go, unless I have a way to special summon something. I don't really want to do anything. Let's just attack. The Flu player, he ham-boned himself. The Flu player can't read. How did he get this high without being able to read? Actually, if I had summoned Keldo, could I have 1? No, that's not enough attack points. You send one of their most annoying cards to the graveyard. Did I? Toucan? They're called Flu because they have the bird flew in their eyeball. He stuffed his own deck. Neither player can add cards in deck to their hand. Monsters can't be special summoned from the main deck. That seems really good. Wow. I didn't know this card existed. I mean, I knew it existed. I just like forgot it existed, I should say. Pro tip, if you ever need less fairies in the graveyard, read Majesty again. I know he can banish stuff from the graveyard. But like, I don't want to banish my fairies. I want them in the graveyard. They're my resource. And Eaglin. Activate. To add Eaglin back to your hand. Man, they're completely ham-boned right now. This poor Flu player. I got Archlord Christia on my first turn and it It didn't work. My opponent doesn't destroy or special summon. Main phase 2, they haven't given up yet? He could have just crashed and got a little bit of points. Oh wait, actually, I don't think that works here, does it? Did you ever consider combining Marine Sass with Umi control? No, they don't really work very well together. Marine Sass is like its own thing. Dang, I completely destroyed with my Archlord Christia combo. What a disaster. Wow, actually drawing into that garbage field spell was pretty useful. Eva! I have no way to do shit. This hand sucks. I can't do anything. I'm ham-boned. I'm ham-boned. I'm just ham-boned right now. Nice bricks. Yeah, I didn't draw good enough. Rest in Sanctuary. Hello, love YouTube videos. Ash and her sister video win. I've done videos on Ash and her sisters. What are you talking about? Oh crap, it's almost 4. I didn't notice what time it was. Sprite starter. Should I just quit? My board sucks. I don't want to sit through Sprite combos. I bricked. I'm just going to accept that. I'm sorry, I'm blind. Wait, what do you mean? It's your opponent's turn. They're going... Ooh. Ooh, incoming hand with double shine balls. I quit against Brian Sword Soul. Takes forever. I don't mind sitting through the combos. I just didn't have a way to, like, win, you know? Ooh, my opponent's turn. El Shadal Fusion? Ooh, I can use Kelbeck to bounce whatever they get out. Are they going to go into El Shadal Construct? Whoa. El Shadal Construct is going to activate its effect to send a card from the deck to the graveyard. Then they're going to special summon one from the deck. And then I'm going to use Kelbeck in order to bounce that El Shadal window back to their deck. Sprite combos aren't as long as most others. Haha, sprites, you idiots. You absolute buffoons. I didn't draw into any shine balls, but I did draw into the Agent of Creation, Venus. I love Venus. This card was made back when you couldn't use normal monsters for anything. Grass? Did they just resolve a grass versus me? Crap. Well, at least I wasn't playing a 40 card deck, so they didn't get like a 20 card mill, just like a 15 card mill, you know? El Shadal Hedgehog. What, are they going to get back Shadal Fusion, the hard once per turn? Oh, I guess they can go into El Shadal Fusion. Oh. It searches a monster? I thought that one got a spell trap for some reason. Okay. This is fine as long as they don't go into window during my turn. I don't even care what they do. End phase. Hopefully they don't have window. Cupid volley. Excellent. Let's go into full combos. Activate Agent of Creation. Venus in order to go into Mystic Shine Ball. What deck is this? Oh, god damn it. Infinite Impermanence. Oh no, I'm ham-boned. It's not agents. Shut up. Stop slandering my good name. Well, I can just pay life points until all my life points are gone now. Do they have any light monsters in the graveyard? Dark Wind. Oh, they do have one light monster. It's 100% agents. No, it's not. You're an agent. Activate the Protector. Yes. Protector Agent. Add 1 Sanctuary, select a card to add from your deck to your hand. To send to the graveyard. Majesty Hyperion. Tribute 1 fairy monster, target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. Oh, that's pretty good. Select a card to banish. And then it comes back. Nice. Now I can use Majesty Hyperion in order to control the graveyard. Do I have any more fairies in the graveyard to banish? I do. It's snow. Is this a quick effect? No, it's not. Are they going to flip down my Majesty Hyperion now? Do you have a level 1 in the grave? No, but I do have a fairy monster in the grave. They're going to use snow to flip that face down. Tribute 1 fairy monster and target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. A level 9 in the grave. Tribute. Pop. If this card's sent to the grave by card effect, target the 3 cards in the graveyards and banish them. My Majesty Hyperion! Why did I do that? I blame you guys for this. Main phase 2. Blame chat. I do blame chat. I blame you guys for everything. Classic. Well, I mean that imperm kind of stopped all of my plays. I don't have any other plays, but I don't think my opponent really has any plays either. They have what? A snow and no fusion spells. They might draw into a fusion spell with the Shadow Beast though. Imperm is the bane of our existences. So true, bestie. They sent an Alistair to the grave. Oh, it's because they drew into Magical Meltdown. Can I come back from this? If they have 1 negate and all my cards are normal summon monsters. I have to draw specifically into one of my Ishizu cards. And I just had a new idea for a deck that I want to play now. Shadow Falcon. Target 1 shadow monster in your graveyard and spell summon it. Wasn't this card like limited before because it was too good? Invocation into a Macabre. They could also just go into a window. What? They got rid of their snow? Oh, that's because they got rid of all the cards in my graveyard. Wait, they could have just went into extract monsters. I think Construct was banned, but I think they also restricted Falco. Selene, the Queen of Master Magicians. They do have a lot of spells in the grave. Wow. Wow, using 2019 decks versus a bricked Ishizu agents. It's not even that bricked. I just don't really have any plays. Shadow Beast. Access code talker for game. Oh yeah, I guess that's game over. Well, I'm dead. It's not that I'm brick, I just don't have any plays. Sounds a lot like brick to me. I didn't mill any cards. Look how empty my graveyard is right now. They destroyed my Exchange of the Spirits. Thanks for destroying that card, bozo. He had full combo. They just stopped him. Yeah, I did have full combo. They had an imperm which stopped all my plays. My deck is perfect. Literally nothing wrong with it. I just have to draw better. That's all it is. Yeah, they resolved a grass on me too, which didn't really do much for them, to be honest. They didn't get a super good meal off of it. I think they got like, what, 2 or 3 cards off of the grass, which is hilariously bad. Considering they milled like 15 cards. Ooh. If you want to mill things, you're going to have to cut to 40 cards. The copium is real? No. Diviner of the Herald. I have Bootin in my hand, so that doesn't work. Activate Diviner of the Herald. Let's just mill cards. Send in a Yugioh. I'm going to mill the world. I did not mill that much. Crap. That wasn't very good. Diviner special summons from the hand? Is it really? I didn't know that. I thought it was only from the deck. Well, I'm ham-boned. My opponent is playing Live Twin Sprite. They drew one of the Live Twin cards. Man, I'm losing a lot with this deck. It's so fragile. I can't believe how fragile this deck is compared to my other ones. Where's my mill? I think I need to get rid of some cards for this mill to work better. Like, no, I think this deck is just incredibly fragile. I have no idea what to change about it to make it better, other than just to... More flexibility when you get negated. More Neptunes. Spell summon the agent monster from your hand or graveyard, except Agent of Life, or if the Sanctuary Sky is in the field, or in either graveyard, spell summon Hyperion monster instead. The other player can contribute monsters. If this card is banished, add a Sanctuary of the Sky from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn. Cut the weird 3 of trap. You will never really use it. Yeah, I don't really need it since I do have a way to search out the card now. Wait, you aren't playing Earths? I am playing Earths. Neptune can pick a milled Venus in the grave. I mean, I know that's true, but that still seems kind of hard to work with. Because I still need to get, like, this shit milled in the first place. That's my big problem, is I can't mill anything. It will come up. Fine, I'll play 3 Neptunes. Couple away, more flexibility. This is why better agents don't bother with Christia. I'm not playing agents. I'm using Christia. This is Christia control. Play some Light Swords to help mill. Light Swords only mill during the end phase, though. And they don't mill enough, other than Raiden. I'm playing Cupid Volley as my miller. But it also needs my normal summon, so I'm going to cut down to 1. Because Diviner is honestly a better one. Let's see how this works. This deck is just so fragile. It loses to 1 interruption. My other decks never lost to a single interruption. It just, the graveyard effects are just not strong enough to do anything. Like, even the hand, even the fire hand deck was more resilient than this one. Ooh, excellent hand if I was going first. Yeah, it loses very, yeah, it has like no resilience. Like, if anything gets disrupted, you just lose. Curse Eldland. Uh-oh. Hopefully they don't have a skill drain. Poe in hand, had we gone first? Yeah, this would have been an excellent hand if I had gone first. But I didn't. Monsters cannot declare attacks except for zombie monsters. They're going to send one of their cards to the graveyard? Oh, wow, they bricked. Hakero. Hakero could be annoying. Eldritch comes back. Damn, they're losing so much advantage just to get Eldritch out. Eldritch cards get cooked by Ishizu, so we should be alright. Fortunately, the Christia on Variant makes it harder because Christia doesn't really make plays easier. It's just a pain to actually get there, but satisfying if you pull it off. I love Archlord Christia. I want Archlord Christia to exist forever. Ishizu dunks on Lich hard. Does it? How? Okay. Guardian Gloob. Bounce. I don't have any of my bounces, and I need my effects to resolve. I'm gonna normal summon Agent of Creation and then get ham-boned. The 2 back rows scare me? Yeah, they scare me too. Okay, Eldlixir, the Scarlet Sanjuin. Turn change. Thanks for the sub, Rux. Ooh, Herald. Eldlixir, another Eldritch, that's fine. I would use card destruction first in order to bait. Bait disruption? Wait, seriously? Necroworld Banshee? Let's do it! Card destruction first to bait the negation. Damn it, no negation. Activate Eva in the grave. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. I almost have an Archlord Christia. I'm gonna banish all of them. Perfect hand. Revive Venus off of Neptune? No. We'll grab a Diviner. Oh fuck, I already had a Diviner in hand. And a Herald of Orange Light. Sorry for maxing, don't worry about it. Okay, I have 3 cards. If I just get 1 more in the graveyard, I have Christia. And then that's game over. Summon Diviner, activate Diviner to send 1 card to the grave. I can send out my big dude. Golden Land forever? There it is. That's 4 fairies in the grave. You absolute buffoon. You've fallen for my tricks. And they're going to activate it immediately to go into Zombie World. I could negate it, but I wish they wouldn't have used it immediately like that. Wait, what? Now they're zombies. Fuck, you're right. I have no fairies in the grave. Damn it. I could have just negated and then used the shufflers. I didn't even think of that. I forgot about that effect, okay? It's so rarely relevant. I'm new to this deck. You guys need to understand that sometimes, you know, this is just how things work in the economy. I just had to banish these cards before the end phase, right? Yeah. And then they won't be able to search. Wait, what? You can banish this card during the end phase. Nah, I can just wait. Because if I get out an Eldritch onto the field, I can just shuffle it back once it hits the graveyard, because there's a little bit of a delay before it comes back. Hakero! Activate Gravekeeper's Trap's not going to do anything. I don't think it's winnable without. Do you have Spell Trap removal? No. What do I need Spell Trap removal for? It is the main phase. Activate the effect of a card? Yeah. Let's get Mudora in the grave. And then we'll add Killback to the hand. If they summon something, I can just bounce back their Eldritch. I can get rid of Zombie World, don't worry. How do you counter Battle Fader? Oh fuck, I forgot to shuffle their cards. Oops. When you link summon, does link materials go to the grave as an effect? No, they just get sent from the field to the graveyard. Shut up, I know what I'm doing. I'm a genius. Hakero. Are they going to try to pop Gravekeeper's Trap immediately? Okay, I guess. Eldlixir of the Scarlet Sanjuin. Another Eldritch. Ooh, that means I can get Kelbeck out. Oh, fuck, Doom. I wasn't expecting that. Doom King Ballardroch. That could be annoying. Oh, I can just negate it. That's not a big deal. Ooh, something in the graveyard? Hell yeah, Diviner. Let's go activate Diviner. We're gonna go for Barone. Doom King Ballardroch. Wow. Trias is offline? Does she? I can still go for my plays. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I'm a genius. Diviner of the Herald. Let's send Kelbeck to the grave. To mill some more cards. Activate Yugioh. Activate Kelbeck? Yes. How many Ishizu decks play Battle Fader? None of them. Eldlixir. You cannot special summon monsters. Oh yeah, let's do this. Zombie monster from your hand or graveyard. Let's shuffle back this card and then this card. And I'll shuffle back my trap. Pure Eldritch reminds me of Master Duel. This is Master Duel. They're trying to get back their Doom King Ballardroch. You absolute buffoon. Go for it. Oh my god, they had no targets. How hilarious. Ooh, this card. Target one special monster opponent control. Special summon this card from hand, then return this monster to the hand. Hell yeah. Let's go for the Kelbeck in hand. We'll bounce Eldritch, so it turns off any other golden thrones they might have face down. Come on. Let me bounce this card, you absolute buffoon. And then I can just tribute summon Christia now that I think about it. Guys, I can just tribute summon Archlord Christia. Super Poly? God damn it. Why do you have to be so annoying? You can't tribute summon because of Zombie World? Oh, okay. I wasn't going to go for it anyway. I was going to go for a Barone, but I guess I can't do that either. Eldritch, the Mad Golden Lord? Oof, that's annoying. Special summon, activate the effect of a card. Does this have an effect? During your main phase, banish this card from your graveyard, set one golden land. You can only use one effect per turn, only once that turn. I can shuffle them during the end phase, not a big deal. Special summon. Let's activate the Agent of Life, Neptune. Bring out the Agent of Creation. Okay, how many Shine Balls do I have in the grave? One. Just one? That's fine. He's gonna forget again? Didn't you normal summon already? No. Shuffle the balls. The thing is, I can use the balls for... oops. I can use the balls for stuff first. And then shuffle them. Tell me you play Axe's Code? Hell no. I can go into an elf. That doesn't really do anything. I can go into Nightmare Phoenix and then pop that card. Should I just go into Nightmare Phoenix and then pop it? Steal the Eldritch? Steal the Eldritch with what? I don't have a way to steal it. Elf to summon back your Diviner. Elf gets you a level 2. Tuner. A level 2 tuner for what? I don't have anything that steals my opponent's cards. I can just use Phoenix to pop his shit. Light Charmer can steal him, right? Oh, to steal the Eldritch. Is that what you mean? Oh. I gotta put it in this zone. Okay, activate Laya the Light Charmer, special summon Eldritch from their graveyard to my field. Then make Barone. Wait, how do I make Barone? I want to shuffle back all my light balls. Wait, I can't make Barone from here. I can go into Elf. You play level 5, revive a tuner for Venus. He's gaming. You guys are confusing me. I can just win on my own. 1, 2, 3. Now time to go hog wild. Special summon. Then we can go into Elf. We can use this Charmer and then the Shine Ball. Confusing is the motto. Then we can use Elf. Special summon Diviner. Did I use Diviner this turn? Infinite card advantage. Banish one monster from graveyard, target effect monster in the field, change it face down. This is a quick effect. If it's in the field, you can banish this card from your graveyard, add a sanctuary from deck to your hand. Oh, this is also a tuner. Ooh. Oh, no, not yet. Special summon out this card. Chaotic Magical Dragon. Ooh, I can go with that. You play QB. This is an instant win. Wait, how's this an instant win? I still have to find a way to get rid of this card. You can still make Barone, but I need to find a way to get rid of this card, though. All of his Eldritches are banished. Axis Code Talker. Oh, I can just go into Nightmare Unicorn. And then just spin the card. And then go into... You could have made Barone here instead. I can go into Nightmare Unicorn. Do I have a card in hand? I do have Christia in hand. I need to get rid of that fusion monster. 1, 2, and then get rid of the Eldritch. You should play Cupid Shuffle. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. I'm a genius. This one goes back. And then Agent of Creation. Another Shine Ball. No, stop it. I know what I'm doing. I'm a genius. These two. Activate Axis Code Talker. Select. Oh crap. Activate the effect. This card goes away. Activate the effect. Hopefully I have another one. This one. For this card. And then special summon these two for more damage. And then it doesn't really matter where it goes. Battle phase. No, 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 no. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. No, fuck. Oh, shit. No, no. I thought it was targeting. No. Shit, 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 shit. Battle phase. Oh, that's more damage anyway. That's more damage. Oh, 1 second left. Oh, no. Literally 1 second left on the clock. That was so close. Those combo lines, man. There was too many of them. Wow. Almost through by attacking with Elf. Yeah, I didn't know Trish had so much attack points. I could have just attacked with 1901 right there. 1 second on the clock. Which is rated by far worse compared to MD, but damn, their tiers time since MD sucks so friggin' damn. MTG is so much better. I wish I could see my opponent's timer, you know? That would be so much better. Put in level 4 Synchro, Herald of Arch Light. It's an easy Omni negate. I could have gone into that there, but like, I didn't really need to. Oh, that was scary. Okay, I started an hour late, so I have to end now, even though I usually go for like another hour on Friday. I'm at the end of my time. Okay. Who's streaming right now? No one? Literally no one I know is streaming. Just kidding. I know a couple people. Let me see. There should be a lot of people streaming right now. Because it's the middle of the day. Let's go over to... Oh, we never get to raid Lily. Everyone say hi to Lily. She's one of my editors. Lily, she's a mute VTuber. Koizumi. There she is. She's playing Vanguard right now. She's one of my editors. She edits for the Yugioh channel, the Pokemon channel, and the MTG channel. She's also one of the best editors. So be nice to her. Also, her editing inspires the other editors to work harder because they're like, wow, we want to copy what she does. I've literally had people ask me, like, what does Lily do for her edits? Because they're so good. And I was like, I don't know. She just kind of does her own thing. All right, I'll see you guys later on tonight at the secret stream.